All right, we should be good to go. Everything should be working just fine. We're gonna be playing some Control Warlock. Oh, wait, no. Meant to change something in the deck real quick. For those of you who just joined, and if you want to ask any questions about the nerfs and buffs that recently happened, which are making this deck viable, the buffs were to Crazed Conductor going to 4 mana, Crescendo going to 2 mana, and then Siphon Soul also going to 4 mana. So basically 3 pretty impactful cards in this deck got reduced in cost. And now that I've explained to you why I'm going to be playing this deck, because it was buffed 3 separate times, let's just jump into it. I think that we should have enough removal and stuff in this deck to beat what's going on out there. So we'll see. Always important to stay hydrated, my friends. Hello, 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 greetings.
Dempsey versus Tyrande.
Give me strength.
Okay, so looking at this opening hand, I hate it. I hate 2 of them. Defile's potentially really good, and Dragged Below is also decent. But I think the issue with this deck isn't even necessarily, we're gonna get rid of, we'll keep Dragged Below. It's good single target removal. Hey, thank you so much for the membership, Aloran. It's been a while. Actually, no, it hasn't been a while. It's very normal for you, actually. You always give me memberships. But anyway, the problem with this deck, this matchup in specifics, is the fact that I don't have that much healing. I've got Drain Soul, I've got the Harp, I've got the Clergy, I've got potentially some things off a School Teacher, but the problem is, aggro decks like Shadow Priest, this isn't technically Shadow Priest, but if they were Shadow Priest, it's just, the amount of damage they can do is just so much. I'm also very tempted to just play Void or Dirty Rat this turn, just to pull out a card from their hand, because maybe they're trying to keep a combo piece in their hand. It could potentially go crazy. My issue is if it ends up being something I can't kill, well then I can't kill it. But I'm gonna play Dirty Rat just because I want to see if I snipe anything. Okay. That really sucks. But this does tell me a couple of things. It is, first of all, 1, probably Svaln the Priest. Svaln the Priest runs mostly spells with a couple of, like, late game win conditions. But yeah, I'm a little confused how Dirty Rat didn't hit anything at all. We can still try to give him some curses and whatever to disrupt their hand, but that's a bit awkward. No, actually, that's super duper awkward. I was trying to be funny about it before, but no, missing with that Dirty Rat's kind of a big deal. But it's okay. We'll life tap again. We have another Dragged Below. I'm kind of down to just play the other Void Virtuoso just for another thing on the board. The effects don't stack or anything, but I think that it's still fine. Let me open chat up again real quick. Here we go. But thank you for the 10 gifted, Aloran. Thank you, much appreciated. Hi chat, how are you guys doing? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you are doing well as well. Also, Aloran being a member for 9 months is kind of crazy. Let's coin out the Symphony and just hopefully hit burn top 6. Okay, draw the most expensive would be Gigafin. We'll summon a big minion to potentially apply more pressure to the board and start drawing cards going into the next turn. None of these other cards really did anything for me, you know? I guess arguably I could have tried to go double Dragged Below and killed off both of my Virtuosos. The problem with that, or I guess one Virtuoso and one this, oh, that's really good for me. It's a 3/3, this still gets to go face though and we can kill that off, so I guess it's fine. Oh, thank goodness we burn. Okay, hopefully we burn something important. And then we're going to go probably Dragged Below. Do we hit anything of value? My God, we hit nothing important. That's crazy we hit nothing important. That is nuts. I mean, if we could draw Emulate, that would be good as well. Maybe I put another Emulate in the deck to try to disrupt more things and take out Arson Accusation. Especially after Siphon Soul's been reduced in cost. I feel like I could take out one Arson, the last one, and put in an Emulate for sure. Yeah, yay, a Saturday stream, exactly. Saturday streams are the best. Correct deck code? I can send you a deck code for this deck, no problem, don't worry about it. Control Warlock, export copy deck, and pasta. Let's draw a card first, see what we get. Defile, not really that useful. We'll go Crescendo to start stacking these things up and just pass for now. They're gonna run out of cards somewhat soon. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Jailer play though. Like Jailer with Tony. I don't know what this deck's win condition's gonna be. Especially considering the whole thing that we got rid of was several draw cards. We got rid of a Cannibalize, we got rid of a Switcheroo, a Cathedral, a Thrive in the Shadows, I believe. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's happening here. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't know what deck this person's going. I'm very confused. If anybody has an answer to that question, I would love to hear it. We're gonna life tap and then probably just play a Crazed Conductor and take some damage this turn. Put a couple minions on the board. We can play another Crazed Conductor next turn. Make a video about this deck? Yeah, I will probably make a video about this deck, for sure, for sure. Best control deck right now, in your opinion? Probably Control Priest or Control Death Knight still. Control Priest is just so incredibly strong. I don't really know what else to say about it. You have a ton of removal, you have built-in silence, you have a couple of other things, that could also be seen as very strong. What was your win condition there, buddy? Like, I don't get it. What? Huh? Excuse me? I don't know what they were doing, I'm gonna be honest. Do I want another MLA as opposed to one more single target removal? Yeah, especially considering that single target removal is kind of clunky at times. So we'll take it out and we will put in another MLA. Maybe we'll take something out for another late game win condition. Maybe we try to put in the Jailer or Rin to mess them up. Oh, I didn't mean to actually click on her, but for now we're gonna stick with what we have. Priest player, you milled my win. Wait, what was your win condition? Wait, what was your win condition? I feel like I hit nothing. Hold on. What was your win condition? What did I mill?
Nemzi versus
Power chord synchronize? Was that your win condition? I'm sorry if I'm not super familiar with your deck. I apologize. Adonis OTK? Oh! Oh, that's sick! Wait, if that's what I think you're talking about, you play a lot of the locations and then you play a lot of the Hedon. Oh my god. That could be nuts, yeah. We're gonna keep this, and that. Early Crescendo to deal with some early minions that they play, totems, little piranhas, whatever you want them to be. And then turn 3, we could coin this out if they don't play anything, or turn 3, it's Hellfire to kill off a board of minions. Do you have a deck code? Christopher, yeah, if you have a deck code to your weird priest deck, I would look at it. I don't know if I'd actually play it, but I would definitely take a look at it. It sounds like a really interesting concept. Be the 1/1. Ah, it's not the 1/1. We just pass. I mean, I guess it could be Defile instead of Crescendo, depending on what they play. But I'm assuming it's just gonna be another totem, because they want to stack that up. The healing totem then gets rid of all of the damage, which definitely sucks. Hopefully it's the 1/1, fingers crossed. We kill 2 things with Crescendo, that's really, really, really good for us. And we can do 2 Crazed Conductors. We're gonna coin out 1 and then play another. That actually increases the tempo so much. These buffs actually turned out to matter. It's infused? 1, 2. Oh my god. Hellfire. Never mind, we're just gonna wipe the board. I could have played Crescendo, but it would not have killed the party favor totem, which was the more important thing to kill. So we can go this turn 4, and then we can go this plus this turn 5 with the coin, possibly. But yeah, these buffs actually mattered. That's so cool. Oh, okay, that's possibly bad. That's possibly bad. I'm hoping they don't have too much, like, direct damage. Dirty Rat, yeah, I can't really afford to play that. We'll get 2 3/3s. We can play the Crescendo. Along with another Crazed Conductor, we will be taking a decent amount of damage, which is not advised, but... Oh, no! Good God! Oh, no! Wait, why are you trading, though? I don't agree with this play, but sure. You go face. Okay, sure, whatever. So I either coin out this. I think I play this, and then I play Crescendo afterwards, so it does 4 damage.
The Herbiture is upon us.
We're taking a lot of damage here, but the Crescendo is nice. We do get to kill off all of these minions because it does 4 damage now. We have a pretty good board of minions. Wow, this is actually like the perfect game to showcase the buffs, like firsthand. I don't think I could have asked for a more perfect situation. Like, even if we lose this game, low-key, I keep it in just because I played most of the buffed cards except Siphon Soul, which I will be playing as soon as I draw it anyway. Sadly, my Hearthstone mobile will not recognize that code. Yeah, I apologize. I do the, I do mobile-friendly deck codes when I make the actual videos, but before I make the videos, I don't do mobile-friendly deck codes. Oh my god. Okay, so they are going to... That... Okay, they kill off one thing. Pretty sure this is a trade angle. Pretty sure we go hit here, trade a couple of times, play Defile, and just, like, win the game off of that. Let's go Bonk, Dirty Rat. See if it pulls anything out. It pulls out Tour Guide. I want them to have nothing left. We'll get this down to 2. It doesn't really matter. Then we're gonna go to Fire. Then it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, sadly, 4, but the Dirty Rat will live. And I guess I can afford to life tap. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't think I life tap this turn. I'm a little bit low. I can always just life tap next turn, play Virtuoso, life tap, and then this. That totem doesn't really matter. I can just trade into it. Oh, okay, so it does matter. This is when we top deck the Siphon Soul. Never mind. That's still a lot of damage. Boom. Life tap real quick. We get the Imp. It's a pretty big minion. I'll do that, and then I'll place the Harp. Kill off that. We can play Gigafin next turn if we want. It's only 10 damage. I don't think they have anything that can do 5 damage from hand. They have a couple of things that could add like 3, like a Bloodlust, but it wouldn't be able to kill me. And we can trade into that next turn and or heal. So I feel pretty okay right now. Healing Totem, they could hit the 7/7. The Healing Totem comes down. That is a bummer for sure. We play Gigafin though, and they're kind of doomed. They're kind of Giga dead, if you will. Bada bing, bada boom, Gigafin. We've been holding that in our hand the whole time. I don't know how they killed a 7/4. Possibly they can, but I don't think that they can. Thank you for the response to the questionnaire. I'm glad to see you today. Did you see the thumbnails? What I meant? Oh shoot, I didn't actually look. I was doing other things, but I will look at it as soon as I can. Woo! Tons of removal and the buffs mattered this game. The buffs actually won me that game. I don't think 2 Abyssal Waves are too slow. It's a pretty good removal. It's a pretty good removal. I like it. Slew of Mech Paladins. Wow, so far only the Warlock gives me trouble. Yeah, it's really strong. I think Priest would also give you a lot of trouble. For sure. Resurrection and life. Okay. Don't even know what that means, my guy. Hold up, I can go and look at your comment on the thing real quick, if you don't mind. Just give me 1 second. Going to my channel. Against a Hunter, I'll keep the Cultist because it's decent tempo on board. I will get rid of the other 2 cards because they're a bit slow, even though I really like School Teacher. The Imp on turn 2 is not bad, though. The Imp on turn 2 is definitely pretty good. Hold up, I'm trying to find this person's comment. Oh, you did reply. Nice. But yeah, if you want to send links, I would very much appreciate it. So it's a 40 card deck. Don't really mind that too much. It's probably going to be a hybrid big beast hunter. And luckily we have a lot of good removal, and if we can get an early Emulate, that could be really good as well. What about ETC with Jirax's Twisting Nether and another tech instead of Twisting Nether? Yeah, I could take that out. I could take that out for an Emulate for sure. I think that would be really good. No, I think you might be onto something. Emulate, like Emulate's good into some matchups, but in some matchups it's dead. So if I take out, or I take one out, put in ETC, put in, like you said, Jiraxis as a potential late game win condition. Whoa, what? No way. No, stop, stop, stop. No way! If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. The coin should not and should never have counted as a spell before. Like, it shouldn't. Why does it count as a spell? If you don't mind me asking. Because, like, it starts combos, it baits out Counterspell, it baits out Yogg, or back when that was a thing, it baits out Okani. It's just, oh, I hate the coin. I hate that the coin counts as a spell and starts so many things. Like, in some matchups, it just makes it so much more beneficial to go second. Also, if I don't draw Siphon Soul here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Trade in. Okay, the 2-1 goes here. We need to draw Siphon Soul. We get Abyssal Wave. That is not Siphon Soul. I will go Hero Power, see what I draw. We get the Opera Soloist. Let's go Dirty Rat and pull out a minion, and hopefully it's not something too big. School Teacher, they don't get the Battle Cry. It's pretty good. We probably play Opera Soloist next turn, and then Abyssal Wave the turn after that to try to wipe the board. 160 views and only 8 likes. True, true. But yeah, if you want to message me on Twitter or Discord, Chris, that would be the best place to show me the thing that you meant when you were talking about how I could improve my thumbnails. Because, I don't know, it's just easier to send it that way. Don't get the 3-1 rush, please. They got the 3-1 rush. That's kind of bad, actually. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, no, Defile doesn't do anything. That kills off the 3-1, and it's a 4. But yeah, both of these minions still live. I am already almost dead. They can pretty easily do, so 9, 11. They can get me down to like 10 HP this turn, which is nuts. I do have some healing, I just haven't drawn it yet. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This is disgusting. Do I have to play Abyssal Wave? If I play Abyssal Wave, I just lose, right? If I play Abyssal Wave, I just lose the game, right? Full face, fair enough. Well, I guess I don't necessarily lose yet. Drain Soul, I think, is better, though. But Abyssal Wave is solid, and then we can go boom into Drain Soul to wipe the board the next turn. Oh, wait, you don't die to Abyssal Wave. Okay. Lady Darkvein, Drain Soul my own minion, and it should wipe pretty much the entire board, and we heal 3. Arguably, however, we could not play Lady Darkvein. We could just play a Drain Soul, and then play Lady Darkvein to try to get the Drain Soul again, to try to heal up and survive. Oh, it's so true. Does anyone still have buggy Death Knight decks? I don't even know that I didn't know that there were bugs.
My blood boils for war.
I already have a healing card. I'm dead. No way, I do heal 3. I do heal 3. I do heal 3. So it's not like I'm dead. Giving them extra curses doesn't really do anything. Let me think here. Because I can kill this off. Heal 3. But I don't think that saves me.
Let the ritual of
This technically keeps me alive for another turn. Because I go to 7 and they only have 5 damage. But that's the best that I can do. I guess, yeah, no, I couldn't have done anything. I guess maybe I could have gone like Defile with Drain Soul, but that's kind of bad. Just don't have 2 damage. I'm assuming they do. Like 9 times out of 10, they're going a fairly damage-heavy deck, it seems. But maybe they don't have 2 damage. It showed incomplete Death Knight decks in collection, so you have to redo them. Interesting. I didn't know that. Can you post the deck code for this deck, please? Yeah, I got you. Hopefully that works. I just think Warlock needs more healing. No. Okay, you need to have 2 cheap 1 or 2 mana spells. If you don't, I'm alive. Oh, yes, that. I gave them a spell. I don't even know what I need. We'll do this, see what happens. Deal 6, heal 6, maybe. That only gets me to 7 though, we're not alive. If we had Drain Soul as well, we could still do something, but we can't. I need something early game. I need more early game stuff. Dude, that, Dirty Rat might not have been the play. Dirty Rat might not have been the play. Best and worst matchups for this deck. Things with a lot of burn damage are bad. Things that have a lot of minions on board, good. Generally speaking. It's not 100%, obviously, but...
Nemzi versus the Lich King!
Will serve me.
Okay, so I really like having Abyssal Wave and Lady Darkbane in hand. This combo is just so good most of the time, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I think that in the end, it's going to be a more aggressive Death Knight deck because Blood Death Knight's kind of, I mean, it's not unplayable, but it is significantly worse. I think it got hit harder from the nerfs than Frost Death Knight did. Oh, it's Unholy. Interesting, okay. I don't really want to play Void Virtuoso because I think it could pretty easily just get killed by the wow, you drew one immediately? That's not good. Does it have Rush? Oh no, wait a minute. Am I gonna have to coin dragged below this? I think I do, because I can't really afford to take that much damage. Next turn I play the Cultist. But I just want to make sure I don't take too much damage. Anyway, I don't want this to get Plague Striked and let him summon a free 2/2. Cut the rat and put in armor vendors? No, you need the rat. You 100% need the rat. Play the Cultist, another curse, not bad. Like, if you don't have the rat, you lose out on a lot of counterplay. I could take out both Emulates for 2 armor vendors, possibly. The problem is I don't want to give them armor either because my damage is still fairly limited. But it's also a thing I can dump. He plays the Abyssal Curse, that's fine. Goes okay. Boom, life tap. I think boom life tap's correct. It heals me up a little bit. Just see what I get first. We get Siphon Soul, it's pretty good. Let's kill that off. It costs corpses. Oh man. Defile could be really good here if they just play a 1. Or if I can somehow get something to 1 with like a Drain Soul. That's a 2. Hellfire would also be really good. Or this being at 5 mana would be, oh my god. This is so sick for me, man. This could be so sick if I could just, oh, give me Crazed Conductor. I unironically think that by not drawing that 1 card, I lose the game. By not drawing Hellfire, Crescendo, or another Defile, or Opera Soloist, we lost. I guess we could life tap and see if we find a Hellfire. We get Drain Soul. You suck, game. That's all I gotta say about that one. Well, we play Prince Renathal, and we're probably dead to like Gravestrike. which sucks. We were pretty close. If we had just drawn this a little bit earlier, we could have been fine. People have told me I should probably make this a 30-card deck, but I don't know what I would take out to do that. Boom, into Grave Strike. Is that just lethal? 3, 6. No, I'm still alive, barely. Fair enough. That's actually a pretty good play from them. I only get to heal a little bit. It's gonna have to be Drain Soul, Defile. Well, I guess we don't need to Drain Soul. 1, 2. No, we will need to Drain Soul. It's fine. Drain Soul into Defile. And I guess we can play the Imp, but I think Hero Powering is still best. Boom, boom, boom. Next turn works as well. We'll life tap though. We'll draw an extra card, see if we can get any more removal. Another Imp is pretty good. We have Siphon Soul if need be. They only have 8 corpses. They can play Astalar. We play Siphon Soul, Void Virtuoso into the Imp. Actually, maybe we don't play Void Virtuoso because it's only going to do 1 damage to me. That's not much at all. Put Tour Guide in instead of Immolate. I thought about it. Problem with Tour Guide is it still does damage to me. Like that's the thing I'm actively trying to avoid, taking damage. And I want to be more durability, or I want to have more durability. Abyssal Wave, I could play this, but again, Plague Strike would wreck me, so we're not going to. Still have a Siphon Soul if necessary. Mirrogar could be bad. That's okay. Siphon Soul into possibly 2 imps. Oh no. We just drew horribly this game. Kill that off. Dragged Below doesn't really do anything. We could play Dragged Below and then play the 1/3. No, this lowers the amount of damage I take by a little bit. That's fine. But yeah, I think Emulates are too slow. Especially considering like how fast the meta is. Take out Emulate for probably Armor Vendor for survivability. Did you play Control Thaddeus and Jiraxis? No, I'm not gonna do that right now. Light Fang doesn't really matter. Okay. A couple of cards could keep me in this game here. I'm gonna do this life tap, and if I don't get anything really good, because Emulate's really useless in this matchup. If I don't get anything really good, I'm gonna have to play Symphony of Sins and hope for the deal 6 damage. But let's go life tap first. We get Heart. Okay, that's good. Let's get the deal 6. Or I guess I'll take the deal 3, heal 3. Or, alternatively, I get none of the cards that I wanted. Literally taunt. Oh my god. Okay, we take out Emulate though. That was actually bullshit. Ha! Ha ha! Literally! I needed one of the 3. There are 6 options. I needed one of 3 and I didn't get them. The odds of that happening, ridiculous. I just needed one of them. Just one. But sure, why not? Let's go Armor Vendor. Giving them armor sucks, but like in most matchups it'll be fine. Is Emily a win more card? It is kind of a win more card against control, because you already are kind of favored into control. I mean, Emulate was really good against Blood Death Knight, but Blood Death Knight is seeing like no play anymore. But Emulate was the only way you could beat Blood Death Knight, to be honest.
Nemzi versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Let's dive in!
I mean, Armor Vendor into Imp, keep Defile because it's probably Shadow Priest. This hand is pretty much perfect, and then we just want to draw as much as we can. I could also potentially put in a Tour Guide and take out something else, but I don't really know what I would want to take out at this point. I feel pretty comfortable with the deck. We need Dirty Rat. just in general to help disrupt combos because we don't run Emulate. It is Shadow Priest. I knew it. I knew it was going to be Shadow Priest. Drain Soul, also a very good card. But I think the Imp turn 2 is better than Drain Soul in most situations because they no longer have the 1 mana 1/3. So, yeah, we just curve out pretty well here. Explosive Sheep and Defile for aggro decks. But that's the thing, we don't need that. Like, we just got super unlucky because we didn't draw Crescendo, Defile, Hellfire, Opera Soloist. We had Abyssal Wave, but that's a turn 6 play. That was a bit too late. Like, we have 4 pretty reliable big board wipes that we didn't happen to draw. I'm going to play this in life tap. And then I'm just going to go face because I don't really want to trade. Well, we'll life tap first, see what we draw. Doesn't really change anything. We'll play Armor Vendor after. And you know what? No, I'm a control deck. Let's just trade in. Let's just get it out of the way. So that way we don't take 3 damage that we don't need to take. Me doing damage to them doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, Explosive Sheep doesn't work. Like, it's cool with Defile, I'll admit, but it doesn't really do anything in my opinion. We're gonna Drain Soul that minion, and then we're gonna hit it. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, I kind of don't want to Drain Soul it now. The 1/2? Oh, Animate Dead. Interesting. Because Drain Soul isn't gonna heal me anymore. I could go Defile, actually. Defile seems pretty good. We can go Dirty Rat, too, and just pull out another minion just in case, just so they can't really play anything else. So I can go hit, this becomes 1, then it dies, then this dies again, and if we Dirty Rat, I feel like that's pretty good. Let's Dirty Rat. Let's see what they have, see if we can kill an extra minion. Alright.
Buy it. Break it, you buy it.
I think it's still fine. If he has the 4-drop that resummons all of the minions, I am kind of screwed. But I do still have Opera Soloist, so it shouldn't be that bad, and this trade still happens. So if they have the 4-drop, I'm kind of doomed, but we still have a response. Wow, you had it. You're so good at the video game. But luckily for me, I have a response to it. Crazy. Crazy what happens when I have a response to it. Nuts. I take a good chunk of damage, but we still have Drain Soul and the this. And Crescendo is decent board wipe, possibly, if they decide to go face here. Dude, this 4-cost card is so dumb. I wish it was 5 mana again. It used to be 5. Interesting. That dies. I'm pretty cool with that. We can Drain Soul that and just leave this up. Yeah, I don't really want them to resummon anything. Well, we'll go Crescendo. Hopefully it resummons the 4/3. 3/2. Sure, life tap and then Drain Soul. Another Opera Soloist is not bad. We have another pretty big heal in my hand. And Opera Soloist is a pretty good board wipe, possibly, so. I feel okay here. School teacher, sure.
Anybody?
We can trade. I'm fine with that. Deck code, please. The TTP Decks thing doesn't work. I really have to deactivate that, actually. The bot no longer works anymore. Everlasting Love. Okay, that's not good. Yikes. Let me think here. Dragged Below? Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me, right? We'll Dragged Below this. And then I guess play this and heal. Or I guess life tap. No, I should have life tap first. Technically, we should life tap first always and then play that. We've drawn 2 healing cards. We need to draw more. We also needed them to not hit the nuts. Which they did, so. Not really much I can do about that, is there? Don't pump up the 4/3. Pump up the 1/2 because it can attack right now. Not bad. We can actually heal up a decent amount and wipe this board. You know, it'd be great if I could draw the stupid harp, which literally just counterplays this deck super hard. If we could draw the harp, we would be so set because we don't take damage on our turn. We would heal it up. It wouldn't matter. Oh. What am I looking for? Zakul would be pretty good. We got a Hellfire for one more board wipe. Okay, on the bright side. Wait, why did it only cost 2? Oh, Everlasting. Fair enough. Sure.
In the void.
Do I just ignore this? I feel like I have to kill it. All right. What are the odds that I die next turn? Pretty high. But there's only one way that we can do this. Boom. Boom. This goes face. I am dead 90% of the time here. But if not, it's fine. I mean, they have 6 damage. Therefore, they need 4 more damage. Most likely, they have it. But there's a chance they don't. And if they don't, maybe we can push lethal here, which is what we're setting up for. But like, oh no. One sec. I actually have to do something.
Run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can.
Impressive. You win this time.
Nemzi versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Let's dive in.
I'm back. Sorry. I apologize. This is a really good hand, actually. I like this hand a lot. I don't think we could really go much better with an opening hand, actually. A good 1-drop, good removal if they're going a more aggressive deck into Dragged Below to get the curses going. I like the whole thing.
I see you've brought guests.
We're gonna drop the 1-drop just because we can and just start cranking out those life taps. And then I think ideally, okay, they're going a 30-card deck, which means if we burn the top 6 with Symphony of Sins, if we get to that point, we should be fine. We don't really need to kill that. Let's just life tap trade. The Imp's pretty good. Pass. They play the harp turn 2, which I don't really mind because... No, wait, that's actually a huge misplay. It's actually a big misplay. And we could actually force them to lose durabilities of this weapon using the curse. Because they're not gonna heal because they already have max HP and they can't take damage to use it up. So like, this is just objectively really good for us. No, they massively misplayed here. They thought the harp was better, but it's just not. This is just not better. We're good to go. All right, so do I want to heal? Do I want to hit them? I don't really think I want to hit them. Because if they were to take damage, now they're not. I don't really want to hit them and give them the ability to heal. I also can't really make them overdraw. So it might just be a life tap into an imp angle that just puts some more pressure on the board. I mean, I guess there's no reason to not hit them, right?
Break it, you buy it.
Because like they're gonna heal up anyway, we might as well push a little bit of damage. But we force them to use up some of the durability early, which is not beneficial for them. Like they dodged 2 damage, which is the least amount of damage that I could have done to them. It limited their healing by, well, I guess by only 2, but it did make it slightly awkward. Oh. Oh, balls. All right. I mean, I can dragged below and possibly kill that. But I don't think it matters. I think we end up just losing the game. Because we don't have Siphon Soul. That is unfortunate for sure. We do have 2 good removals, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I really just don't think it's enough here. Yikes. We'll see what it pulls out, and then maybe we can try to kill that as well afterwards. We'll do some damage, then boom, boom. And then this will probably have to go face. Pulls out that. That makes sense. We're gonna have to hope to draw Siphon Soul next turn. They don't actually end up taking the damage. Instead, they heal up. Well, if we had Siphon Soul, this would be a much easier situation to be in, but we don't, so that's not good at all. I didn't mean to open lead. Usually Warlock counters Warlock. I mean, this particular Warlock kind of counters me for sure. I mean, if I get a good removal, it's definitely winnable, but I have to draw super well. Oh, they play Spirit Bomb as well. Okay, maybe I should have hit the 6/6. I should have just hit the 6/6 rather than letting them heal up. Hellfire, pretty useless. We can life tap and take no damage. Or I guess I don't really care too much about it right now. It's just 2 damage. If we life tap into Siphon Soul, that would work. We get School Teacher. A bit unfortunate, but okay. We'll just heal up a bunch here. Maybe we can do something to try to kill the 6/6. But yeah, Thaddeus is potentially a big problem into a big board. Gigafin and or Twisting Nether will be necessary. Oh, and then they draw Symphony of Sins before I do, which is not great. They're gonna burn the top 6. They burn a Siphon Soul, Gigafin, and Twisting Nether. So literally all of my best cards, are gone now. That's fantastic. Those were unironically my only good cards in this matchup that are now gone. So that's not great. We still have our own Symphony of Sins and still have Abyssal Wave plus potentially Lady Darkvein. But like 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna be enough. We have healing. I'm gonna just play School Teacher, I think, for now. And then probably Drain Soul. Dragged Below is pretty good. I like Dragged Below, actually. We can do that. And then Drain Soul. And then, maybe I don't Drain Soul. No, I think I do. I think I have to Drain Soul here. We can life tap next turn, maybe play some Hellfires and Void Virtuoso. We do still have some removal that we can get them with. This game is not doomed. This game is kind of oh. Okay, they have another one for the, okay, fair enough. Oh, yep, cool, okay, love to see it. Yikes, cool, okay, so, here's the problem that I'm currently facing. I can't really deal with this. We hit here. We play Abyssal Wave. And then... I honestly don't know. It's gonna summon another minion. Hopefully it's not something too big. They get nothing? Wait, why do they get nothing? I can go boom crescendo. And then I don't take damage because I really don't want to take damage. Okay, they get nothing off of that. They're kind of out of resources, it looks like. They heal up, but it gets rid of their heals. The curses will start stacking up and doing more damage. They play the curse, fine. We have 2 Hellfires. Possibly good. Oh, okay. They're gonna play the Bone Lord, I think, this turn. Which is maybe okay if we can get Symphony of Sins. Thaddeus is in hand. Oh, wait, I forgot Thaddeus was undead. That's the card they try to pull. That's very lucky that they drew that. Greetings! Greetings to you too. I like your streams. Greetings from Germany. I like the fact that you're that you're here. I thank you for being here. Dirty Rat into... Dude, it's gonna be Dirty Rat into Thaddeus, and I cannot deal with that. What am I supposed to do? Let's just heal, I guess? We'll heal and pass for now, I guess? I don't know. We're not able to really do anything this turn. That sucks. I would have liked a Crazed Conductor, would have liked, oh no. That's so much damage.
Death shall be merciful.
The Cultist is pretty cool. We can life tap and see what we get. Avoid Virtuoso. Is that not useless? Hellfire.
That's not allowed.
Because we can't kill this.
Impressive.
Cool.
You win this time.
They coined it out turn 4 and I couldn't actually respond to it. I was correct, it was indeed a doomed game. Dude, I just keep getting so unlucky. Do I want to keep Dirty Rat into this matchup? The answer is kind of yes. I kind of want to keep it because if it is a control priest, it could be pretty good. So I'll keep it on the off chance, and then I'll keep Siphon Soul because at 4 mana to destroy a minion and heal 3 is not bad. Drain Soul's also pretty good. That was a bad matchup for you. No, yeah, I'm just getting really unlucky with like matchups and whatnot. I mean, it's 6 and 7. The deck's not doing too great. We got really unlucky with our draws in multiple different games, which is just, you know, it happens. It definitely happens sometimes. Like, we weren't able to draw Symphony of Sins. We drew like no curses. We had in the one matchup they played their Symphony of Sins and burned Gigafin and Twisting Nether. So, you know, it happens. I don't want to coin Drain Soul to 1/2, so I won't. I don't think they could play the 2 mana 3/2. Oh, wait, the Amalgam. Wait, what? I'm a little confused. Interesting, I didn't expect that. We could Hellfire next turn, so I think we'll just play Dirty Rat, pull out another card, and then we'll Hellfire like next turn. Yeah, that gets some extra stats, but Hellfire next turn's pretty good. Oh, fork me. They're gonna play the stupid... Oh. They have the 4... If they have the 4-drop, I'm doomed. If they don't have the 4-drop, I'm fine. The one that resummons the minions. Pump up the 5/3, hit it once, Hellfire still kills everything. Yep, yes sir. Hellfire for 3 mana, still pretty good. We get Defile. Defile's not bad, Defile's pretty good too, actually. Oh, but Defile isn't going to be enough this turn. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. You still have 8 cards left in your deck. You didn't know that I was going to pull out the minion. Cool. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to play around that particular play, right? Like, that's the thing. I know that it's potentially something dangerous that could happen, but I can't really play around it. Interesting. Crazed Conductor to get myself a 3/3 to put on the board. Yeah, sure.
Is upon us.
It curves out nicely. It's a 4 mana, 6/7 that helps me fight for board a little bit. I don't mind. You likely have bad draws in a 40 card deck? I mean, yeah, but a lot of my cards are good. But I guess I could take out Armor Vendor, Dirty Rat. But I need the extra HP because aggro decks are so strong. Literally, I'm forced to run Sun Fury Clergy as well so I don't die.
There is no light.
Oh, I can Siphon Soul though. That's not a big deal at all, actually. That's pretty fine, now that I think about it. This goes here, it lives with 1. Alternatively, I hit here and it goes 1, 2, 3, and we just Defile, and then we can play this afterwards. Kind of want to keep Defile for a potential board wipe. But I feel like this is just too clean to pass up, no? 1, 2, yeah, we'll do Defile. We'll do the Defile play. 1, 2, 3. And then we can play the Cultist. Luckily, only a couple, like, what's his face? He's not, or the Archbishop is not undead. They can resummon several undead minions, but the Archbishop is not itself undead. I mean, yeah, Defile's great, but now they're gonna play the 4-drop because they're drawing 4 cards for 2 mana. They're gonna top deck the 4-drop. They're gonna resummon a bunch of minions. They no longer have good removal to deal with it, which, you know, maybe I could have done something, but. We're gonna go to the Harp, and we're gonna life tap first. We're gonna heal up a little bit, see if we can find anything. Armor Vendor's fine. I don't think it's good enough to coin. We'll hit that, and we will kill off the 1/2 because I don't want to deal with that. And I don't really want to coin out Armor Vendor. If I can get like Gigafin or Twisting Nether, I'd rather coin that out. So we'll see what happens next turn. But they had the 4-drop. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to play around this card. Like, not Defile sucks. Because if I don't Defile, then he's gonna hit me in the face for a ton of damage. Oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to play the Harp. I wasn't supposed to play the Harp. Siphon Soul on the 5/6 is very good. That's annoying. Sure, fair enough. If we can get another Defile, possibly, I mean, it's maybe good, I guess. Siphon Soul and dragged below on this, so that way I don't take damage on my turn. Kill that off again. Take 3 more damage, but then again I don't take 3 damage. And then we have decent healing with this, and again I don't think I coin Armor Vendor. It's not really worth it. God, dude, I'm literally a hard control deck. How am I getting beat by aggro? I'm a hard control deck that just had 4 cards pumped. How am I getting railed by aggro this hard? It doesn't make sense to me. Prince, sure. Boom, plus a Cultist, I guess, to heal up something. We'll play Armor Vendor maybe next turn, I don't know. Why does it heal you too? Because I'm taking damage on my turn, so the Harp cancels that damage. Oh, cool, I'm just dead. It's so ridiculous, dude. Okay, I take out Dirty Rat for something then, because it's slow. Like, Control Warlock has no win conditions. Two golden ones, I guess. No, we're not running Thaddeus because it doesn't run the new cards. Thaddeus runs no new cards. It's fucking boring. Thaddeus is such a stupid card. I really despise Thaddeus and all the decks that revolve around him. I hate insane mana cheat where you just want to cheese out one card and you're like, oh, I cheesed out this one card. Looks like I win the game. Like, it's so boring to me. Even that deck has a 45% win rate, and it's the best Warlock deck that there is right now.
Let's dive in.
I'm looking at this hand, and I think I want to keep the Harp and Hellfire for some early removal. The Symphony of Sins, as much as I love it, I can't keep it. Dragged Below is pretty good too for some single target removal if necessary. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I think the goal is to just life tap and get as much removal as we possibly can out. I'm thinking about taking out the other Dirty Rat too, by the way, I don't know. And making it a 30 card deck. If I make it a 30 card deck, I'm gonna have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards, possibly? I'm gonna life tap once. I don't want to play the Harp right away, because if I play the Harp before I take any damage, it doesn't really do anything. But I'm very confused as to what I'm supposed, jeez Louise, what I'm supposed to do with this deck. Because just everything outpaces it, you know? Or at least it feels like everything outpaces it. Because sure, I can have good removal, but there's too much burn damage. Let's play a 3-4. Tell me fight for board a little bit. I don't really want to heal. Hellfire does nothing. Dragged Below does nothing because, oh boy, it's got Divine Shield. Which pretty much just sucks. Whoa, what? Interesting. They're probably going a Dude Paladin version, which I'm at least a little bit more comfortable fighting because it's not as broken as just normal. It's not as broken as normal pure Paladin. Hey, how's it going? Curses don't really work without Bran or Tamsin. I hate to admit it, but I think you're kind of right on that one. We're gonna go Crescendo. And then we're gonna Drain Soul to 3. And then this goes here. We're gonna have to hope to find a Siphon Soul soon. So that way we can kill off the minion. But yeah, curses really aren't a reliable win condition. I just don't think Control Warlock has a reliable win condition. Like, these fatigue cards are cool, but they are not good enough to win a game. As much as I want them to be good enough, they are not good enough to win games. Even after the pumps with the like good early pressure, like into some aggro decks it can be easier. But oh, I also don't have silence for the 4/4. They get infinite 4/4s. I can't beat that. Okay, if we take out the curses as a win condition, what the fuck do I put in then? Jiraxis is not a win condition. Jiraxis is dog shit. Jiraxis is not a good card. But we take out Prince Renathal, we take out Curse, we take out Curse, we take out Curse, we take out Curse, we take out this because it generates curses. This is a curse as well. Dirty Rat has hurt me more times than it's helped me. I mean, Jiraxis, I guess, has to be the next best win condition. But then it makes the Harp invalid. Broaches, what about it? I thought about Rin. I can't get music on. I don't know why it doesn't work, but music no longer gets like I have it on and it says it's recording and it says that it's being streamed and then people don't hear it for some reason. I don't know why. It says it was on, but everybody was saying that they didn't hear it. Because this is a demon, so I can't even use the other thing to pull a demon from my deck because I have to run this demon. Well, Mr. Ecore, hey, how's it going? I mean, I don't really want to go Thaddeus. I had a different plan for this deck, and I was going to go Thaddeus later. It really sucks when you want to build a deck, but it has no win condition. And there's really no way for it to have a win condition. Oh. I realized that playing the Jailer with these cards is kind of a bad move. Playing the Jailer with that's kind of a bad move. Because I'll take more fatigue damage when the fatigue turn comes. I guess if I time my thing correctly, maybe it won't matter. Yeah, we could probably make it work. I think I have to take out the clergy, even though it's my source of healing. Tony. Jailer. And, Mal'Ganis. Well, we'll try this as our win condition. Fuck it, why not? We don't have enough healing in this deck. Save Harp for the end? Yeah, I do need to save Harp for the end. It destroys the Jiraxxus weapon, though, which is unfortunate. That's what I'm, like, a little conflicted about. Six drop, where if you end... maybe it could be good.
Nemzi versus Seranoyo.
Hello, hello. Let's dive in.
Alright, we like to do... Actually, this hand's phenomenal. This hand is perfect. Oh my goodness. I need to use it to kill off as many minions as I possibly can because Paladin escalates out of control very quickly. But this should allow me to get rid of Divine Shields. Okay, fine with the 2-1. Don't really care. Tour Guide, Hero Power, sounds good. Also can get rid of that Divine Shield, which is just a nice little added bonus. Oh boy, oh boy. If nothing really bad happens, I can play this Imp. And I'll take a little bit of damage that way. Oh, no. That's not fun. Turn 2, a 5-1 Divine Shield that I can't really interact with. Hip, hip, hooray. Am I right or am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Dude, Paladin just gets to slap damage and Divine Shields on so many things. There has to be... there's been a Jailer, Tony. Yeah. Alright, Defile does do something here. So does the Crescendo, though. Boom, coin, drain soul. And then this goes here. Then we're gonna have to play the Conductor turn 4. I mean, honestly, it is turn 4 and I'm at 18 HP. Like, yeah, I've done some damage to myself, to be fair. But, like, my gosh. How are you able to thin out your deck this effectively? I don't get it. It's turn 4, man! Hello? I think it has to be Defile. My minion dies, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't matter. We play Defile into the Harp. Then we can play this next turn or something. Oh, they're gonna summon a ton of 1/1s. Hopefully we can kill them all. I don't really have that much other good removal, is the problem. We have Void Virtuoso, which could keep me from taking damage as well. from some other things. Oh, that's not good.
Reporting for duty.
We do run 2 Siphon Souls, which could help us kill off a minion. I would like that. Okay. Let's go with this and summon 3 3/3s. We can play Symphony of Sins next turn. I don't really care about these minions on the board right now. Our win condition being the Jailer, Tony, and Mal'Ganis feels a little bit... Feels a little bad. Dude, oh my gosh. The fatigue doing more damage to me sucks. But also, if they send it back to me, Mal'Ganis keeps me from taking damage, which is honestly still pretty good. So, all things considered, we actually still do have a response to a if they kill Tony, because Mal'Ganis keeps me from taking damage. That's rude. Jeez Louise, my god. Oh my god! What? Huh? Where's the counterplay? I don't know what to do. We drew the Jailer, pretty much useless, not a fan of that. If we play the Symphony of Sins and we don't get to deal 6 damage, we lose. So, we might have to just go Defile here. Then they play, yeah, we do have to go Defile here, I think. Give me Siphon Soul. The Opera Soloist. That's so not great. Screw it. We go to file. They get a big minion. They pump them up. Siphon Soul isn't going to be able to do anything. We can play this next turn because we really don't have another response. Oh. Kind of a misplay. Go on this so I can Siphon Soul the one biggest minion. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Oh, thank God. Kill this. Do I life tap? I think the answer is no, I don't life tap here. Might be wondering why would I not life tap? I want to save this charge. But I feel like I kind of have to life tap here. I'm going to lose the game anyway. Okay, the conductor's not great. Take 5, 6 damage. Okay. We need to draw another Siphon Soul this turn or we lose. Hellfire? That's not Siphon Soul. Tour Guide's not Siphon Soul. Good job, Blizzard! Not nerfing Paladin! Good job! Not nerfing the second most powerful class in the game and letting it absolutely dumpster everything. Cool. Real good. Good job. Commendable. Very commendable. Some might even say genius levels of good. Gigafin top deck also would have done it for me, but you know, what are you gonna do? You know how I said last stream Paladin was gonna have 3 of the top 5 decks? Wow. It's almost like I know how strong Paladin is, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Let's dive in.
Symphony to taunt? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could have lived maybe one turn. We want Crescendo. Honestly, Crescendo and Decreased Conductor's not bad. Turn 3, turn 4 is fine. Tony's pretty useless. We don't want to play him right away. Tour Guide turn 1, I do like it. Put something on the board, helps me deal with maybe a 2 HP totem. I can trade into it or something. Drain Soul's also fantastic. Can you send this list? Yes, I can. Let me just make sure it's the right list because I was playing a 40 card list not too long ago. They play the Chisel. They're able to kill my little dude. Bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Get the 1/1. It is the 1/1. Makes me feel okay playing Crescendo here. Makes me feel pretty alright playing Crescendo. We can play Drain Soul next turn into Crazed Conductor. Okay, we're Drain Souling to kill the Anchored Totem. We have to. You know, maybe I put Spirit Bomb in this deck as well. Maybe, I mean, I don't want to take out the... we could play Hellfire instead and just wipe. which I'm thinking is better. Kills off 2 minions immediately, so that way they can't pump anything up. We're gonna play the Crazed Conductor next turn. We're just doing too much damage to ourselves. Do I double Drain Soul that? I don't think I can afford to. I think I still have to play the Conductor, because if I spend all this time not playing any cards, that's gonna hurt me way too much. We have to do this. And go like Drain Soul next turn, possibly. What are they gonna play this turn? Possibly the Stone Right? Stone Right turn 4, or the Totem that summons more totems. Play one of the worst decks right now. What do you expect? I'm really not judging because I have like 700 runes with Warlock previous to the expansion. It hurts me. I mean, it's just... Oh, they do play the Stone Right. Okay, cool. They literally have their 2 legendary win conditions turn 3, turn 4. Just like that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Crescendo? I can get Crescendo to deal 4 damage. I take a lot of damage myself, but... we get it to deal 4 damage, kill everything off. I take 7. But we are now in the lead, which is pretty cool. We just do so much damage to ourselves. I wish it didn't have to be this way. What wins me the game here? Symphony of Sins, deal 6, heal... What the heck? Whoa, I forgot about that. I forgot that was even a card. That's cool. I forgot that was even a card. And that totem shouldn't be pumped up. Well, it gets that, but yeah. The 5 goes here. Life tap, see what we get. We get another imp. That's really bad. This goes here. Boom. Drain Soul. Possibly Drain Soul this again. And then go face for 3. Hoping to find not a Symphony of Souls, a Siphon Soul next turn, possibly. I forgot this totem was a totem. That actually could work really well with Grand Totem Eyesore. Why don't I run this in my totem deck? Huh? 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 Oh my god, I lost. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. I wish Warlock had a win condition and didn't have to do, what is that, 10 damage to itself just to kind of fight for board. We can't play Gigafin yet. Life tap, hope for Siphon Soul, specifically. That's the only card that saves me here. Armor Vendor, does that help me at all? Yeah, I'm alive by 1, technically alive with 1. So we'll see. But most likely I'm just dead here. But I'm alive with 1 right now. They have 16 damage. I'm okay.
Impressive. You win this time.
The pump went on the Divine Shield Wind Fury Rushman. They had their turn 3 legendary into turn 4 legendary. I had to do 10 damage to myself just to play the game. Like, Warlock basically starts the game with what? 20 HP now? This is more of a theory craft. We're trying to make it meta. We're trying to see what we can do here. No, I hate Rogue. I think Rogue is the worst design class in the game.
Nemzi versus the Lich King.
All will serve me.
Early Crescendo.
Death.
I don't mind it. It does help get things rolling a little bit sooner. I like to file in case they build up more of a board. And I like Drain Soul as well. The problem is if this is Blood Death Knight and then all I have to do is play 1 Soul Stealer and it completely destroys my entire board with Mal'Ganis and Jailer and whatnot. But the thing is, the goal is after we play the Jailer, we're able to just keep summoning these 6/6s, right? These 6/60. Oh. Why do I say things are my worst matchup? Every time I say words, it appears. It's like magic, actually. It appears like magic. I mean, I guess we can still try to snipe it with the Symphony of Sins and try to burn them down. I'm gonna play Crescendo. I've been wondering, why play Crescendo? Well, we're not gonna need it for removal, and I wanna set up for the Conductor soon. I wanna set up and play the Conductor on 4. So that way we're able to just generate a couple of minions here. Lord Jaraxxus. Potential good win condition. We get a tour guide. I'm actually 100% down to play this. It's good. They can play the Conductor turn 4 and then Jiraxis on 9 and then just keep pumping out minions. And those like constant minions are gonna be how I try to win the game. You could try an Imp Shell with a lot of draw and Crescendo as a nuke to win. Possibly, I could see that actually being okay. The main problem I see with that is that, again, you have to do so much damage to yourself as a Warlock to play the game. There is just this crazy premium on every single one of your cards. It feels like Shaman with Overload, right? There are times when doing damage to yourself and having insane healing and control can be really, really good, right? But then there are other times when it's really, really bad, like unplayable bad. And that's the same thing with Overload Shaman, where it has some really good things and some really bad things that just make it either extremely good or extremely bad to play, and it's not really in your control. It just comes down to whether or not Blizzard wants to support that. Okay, at 2 costs, they kill the 3/3, which is not great. And they get a card, but again, can't be Frostworm's Fury, and this can't be, oh no. This can be Patchwork, though. Life tap. We get the Jailer. Guess what's gonna get sniped in just a second. Boom. Drain Soul, and then this goes to base. I don't really care what I want one. For the people who were here yesterday for pure Paladin conversation, Katori Lightblade is actually insane. It allows your insane value lethals with Kel'Thas. I agree. I think basically everything about pure Paladin is insane, and the fact that it exists in the way that it does is ridiculous in my opinion. We're not going to play the Opera Soloist because if they do play Patchwork, I want it to hit hopefully this, and we're going to life tap and make it hopefully hit another minion. We don't get another minion, which sucks, but we'll see what happens. Support it like they support Warrior, question mark? Lol, you're funny. Am I gonna have to Hellfire? I'm down to play Void Virtuoso, actually. So I can life tap and not take damage. Boom, life tap. Let's see what we get. We get another Void Virtuoso so we don't take damage. Yeah, I'll pass. Now if they play Patchwork, this and this, it's a 50-50 chance. And if they hit the Jailer... Okay. They hit Tony. They hit Tony. Okay. Cool, they hit Tony. Fantastic. We can still try to win playing around Jailer, I guess. Armor.
Lightly used armor.
I could play Void Virtuoso a little bit later, actually. This is fine. Siphon Soul this and life tap. This is the wrong order. But we want to play Void Virtuoso afterwards. So here's our win condition. Even though we lost Tony, we still have a win condition. The win condition is Mal'Ganis. Also, maybe nuking him with Crescendo could be super duper sick. I wonder how much damage I could do with a Crescendo. But yeah, we're gonna play Jiraxis, then we're gonna play the Jailer, and then we're gonna see what happens. Hey, thanks for $10. Hey, mate. Love from Australia, I'm assuming, or Austin. Could be Austin, Texas, AUS. I'm assuming Australia, though. I apologize. American education system, very good with geography. Anyway, appreciate your content. Using the deck code makes it so much easier for me to get home from work and just relax and play. Currently abusing your Casino Mage. Cheers. Abusing my Casino Mage. I feel like that's not one that you're I feel like that's one that you're losing with. I guess Crescendo isn't going to be a big nuke, but if they do manage to kill my Mal'Ganis, then we have the Virtuoso as another form. And then we also have Symphony of Sin, so we don't have to burn. No! Maybe I don't play the Jailer this turn.
This may just be my best song
Oh my
yet.
god, oh my god. I can go Defile Hellfire. I can go Defile Hellfire. Australia? Fair enough, that's what I thought. If I play the Jailer, how hard do I lose? Pretty hard.
How shall I destroy
Can't even play the Inferno here. That's the problem with playing Jailer on turn 10. He could actually just find lethal, so I have to Siphon Soul this, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll Siphon Soul. Hero power. How much does this do to me? 3 damage right now. I'd like to get an extra minion on the board, I guess. But no, it's not really worth it to me. Let's just Drain Soul this. Kill that off. Wait, they're both undead. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I kill. We'll play the Jailer possibly next turn. Keep it in my hand in case they discovered another patchwork, I guess. This 6/6 is nice. It does allow me to have some pressure on the board to maybe fight. Okay. They only have 7 mana left, so maybe they can't play too many cards next turn. We play the Jailer, hope they don't get Soul Stealer. And then... I don't know. Mal'Ganis, I guess, would work. Infinite 6... I mean, yeah, it's infinite 6/6s. Like, it's a cool win condition, possibly, but... No way, dude! Holy crap. We got the Harp. Boom. Harp, Hellfire. Play this. Heal up a little bit more. I take 3 fatigue, but it doesn't matter too much. And then play this to get a 6/6. Oh, this is so bad. It's okay. We can play the Jailer next turn. We don't take damage from fatigue next turn, which is nice. And then what? We play like Mal'Ganis, and that's 2 turns in a row where we can't hero power. It's 2 turns in a... Oh, no. Wait! No! Okay, if we can play Mal'Ganis, it's okay. If we can play Mal'Ganis, this is fine. We take a good chunk. We're able to kill off a couple of things here. Whoa, what? Okay. Okay, and take 3. Fuck.
Follow my lead.
Hellfire, I guess. I can't play Symphony of Sins because I have to play after I play the Jailer. I can't play my card. You have to stop being able to play giant threats every turn, please.
My blood.
Please just stop summoning giant threat after giant threat. I have a 6/6 on the board. Those should be enough to help me fight for board.
The citadel stands.
Okay, fair enough. We can kill off a couple of things, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what I could put in this deck that would help me get to turn 10 with the Jailer. Now, ideally, we play Symphony. You have got to be shitting me. The Jailer. Oh, we take damage. Okay, they play Asphyxiate. We forget to play Mal'Ganis possibly next turn, and hopefully that's enough to win the game.
Anybody?
I'm dead to fatigue, actually. Lol. How am I supposed to play this game? Okay, is there a way I can reduce the cost of the Jailer by like a little bit? Reduce. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can fucking do? Nope, nothing? Cool. Fucking great. Fantastic. Yeah, let's just allow us to play cards using, armor, or have, like, infinite mana cheat, and then give Warrior and Warlock nothing. The, like, flagship control classes for a long time. Yeah. Symphony didn't do anything.
Nemzi versus Tyrande.
What do you mean structure? I put in as much as I possibly can, as much removal as humanly possible. We'll keep Void Virtuoso. We can play it turn 1. Probably should have kept Hellfire for board wipe, but we'll see what happens. We'll play Void Virtuoso. Probably life tap next turn. Oh, you're going a control deck, which means I'm screwed. You might be wondering, why are you screwed? Excellent question. The answer is because how do I put this? They're gonna just Whirlpool. You're gonna silence my 1/3. Why? That seems like such a commitment. We drew the Jailer. That's pretty bad. I didn't want to draw the Jailer. At least not at this point, because they could run like Theatar or whatever.
I prefer
Hipster's kind of cool, I guess. Symphony of Sins reduces the highest cost minion by 6. This is true. That's very accurate. But the problem with Symphony of Sins is that I also need it to put cards back into my deck. So that way I don't die to fatigue if they manage to kill Tony. And then I can keep pumping out infinite minions. Life tap again. Don't really care too much. I could play Armor Vendor. I'm down. Hit in the face. Doesn't really matter too much. We play Crescendo life tap, and then we'll play this on turn 5, I guess. Cheat out that Jailer with reduced cost or Melganis. I mean, that's the goal. Like, I do still want to play Symphony of Sins beforehand. Like, that was my plan, with Jailer being the only 10-drop. I'm like, oh, I can cheat this out. That's pretty good, right? And in theory, it is pretty good. But in practice, it's not enough a lot of the time. This does 1 damage. Siphon, double trade. We just need to make it to turn 10 and have Jiraxis and Melganis in hand when we do. It's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't think this matchup is playable, unfortunately. It depends. If they don't have Whirlpool in their hand when I play Tony, it's possible.
Pick me!
And then we also get endless 6/6s with Jiraxis. And if we bait out their thing... Whoa, wait, what was that? Oh, Holy Nova for 3. My bad. We'll play this. This life tap. And then I actually don't want to play the Harp. We don't want to play the Harp. We want to play the Harp later on, after we play the Jailer, so we can limit the amount of damage we take as well, which keeps us alive in fatigue. Jiraxis is a really good turn 9 play. That's kind of the setup. Jiraxis into the Jailer. And then having, Oh, no, wait, we can't actually do that. Because you have a weapon. You would destroy the weapon. A little bit of a yikes. A little bit of a yike there for sure. Deal some more damage. We'll life tap first. We'll see what we get. We get Symphony of Sins. Pretty good card. We'll play the Conductor and we'll go face. Wait, they didn't discover anything because they don't have a location. So that's nice for me. I think this matchup is still playable. I don't think that I'm favored, but I think if we can get the good cards quickly enough. Because, like, they're running a 40-card deck. If they want to... Oh. Ouch. If they want to get Whirlpool, it's going to be slightly difficult, I think. Void Virtuoso is the other thing we can use to try to limit damage. Let's go Soloist, as well as the Heart, just to empty out some space in my hand here. We'll life tap. Jiraxis will destroy this weapon, but hopefully we can at least get 1 or 2 activations out of it with the Fatigue card. And then we'll see what happens. We have a Siphon Soul if they play a big thing like the Behemoth as well. Try not to play Melganis and bait out Whirlpool. No, yeah, that's for sure the plan. That's for sure the plan. Because they don't have any... they could silence Melganis, though. They can also silence Tony. Well, to be fair, they didn't pull the Jailer. That's nice. The downside? I no longer have a board wipe. So it's a... You know what? There are pros and cons to this, but I'm for it. I'm actually pretty okay with this. I mean, it's a 7-4 on the board. Oh, are they gonna copy it? No! They copy it! Oh my god, you're kidding! Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh. I can draw my highest cost card, hope it's Tony. I can burn the top cards of their deck. I can try to get a taunt minion. Oh. And we lose the weapon if we play Jiraxis. I guess we don't have to play Jiraxis until a little bit later, honestly. Oh, they're using Gigafin now. Oh, thank God, you troll. Oh, thank goodness. Woo, that was a close one. You almost had me there for a second. But I Siphon Solus, and I heal up, and it's fantastic. Thank you so much for inting. I get 2 of them now, you fool. Do I want to play the Imp? Not really. I'll just life tap once. We'll play the Jailer next turn. We'll play Tour Guide, actually. Well, yeah, we'll play Tour Guide.
Here for the tour?
It's not really that big of a deal. Then we play the Jailer next turn and hope it's enough. Woo! You absolute troll for playing Gigafin there. Oh my god. They have Whirlpool anyway? I mean, yeah, but since they don't have Gigafin, it makes it less consistent. Right? Like, it's just less consistent that they're gonna get the cards off that they want. And does that make sense? They have a 40 card deck, so at this point, they're never keeping it in their opening hand. So even if they go down to 20 cards left, it's still technically slightly less than a 50% chance that they have 1 Whirlpool. Well, okay, I don't exactly know how statistics work like that, but it's low. Whoa, deal 6 damage to everything. Holy Nova. Holy Nova. You're going crazy out here, my guy. What the heck? Double Holy Nova was kind of nuts. I will respect that. Okay. Demons, 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 demons. No, they don't have demons that can just like straight up destroy whole boards. You play the Jailer, and then we go bonk bonk. We don't need to play the other thing. We can win with the Jailer. We don't need to play Tony. We need to try to win the game fast. We need to try to win the game with infinite Jiraxises. Jiraxes? No! What do you mean? Oh. Do they take Jiraxis? Do they take Symphony? Oh, they took Mal'Ganis. Okay, to be fair, we still have a lot of damage on board. To be fair, we still have a lot of damage on board. Oh, they're gonna make their hero freaking immune. I'm pissed. I don't take damage that turn. We can play this and then hero power for 0 to get another big thing out there. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that.
You face Jiraxis.
You face Jiraxis, bitch! How about that? How about this? Do you like this? Bet this doesn't feel very good, does it? No, no it doesn't, you fool. I will defeat you if it kills me, okay? We still have ways of winning the game. No Whirlpool! We win the game. Very glad I decided to play Jailer as quickly as possible, even though I didn't have Tony, because it still was a solid... What the fuck? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Woo!
It is finished.
Told you it's not unwinnable. It's just hard. This version of the deck might be better. Finally won. Look, this deck is 1 and 2. It's not like, oh, we finally won. Oh my gosh. It's been 3 games with this version of the deck, okay? Let's calm down.
Nemzi versus Garrosh.
A warrior?
No mercy.
Fair enough. We'll keep Symphony of Sins. I actually like Symphony of Sins in this matchup because if it does end up being control, I would like to try to draw the Jailer at reduced cost. And if it ends up being aggression, a deal 6 damage board wipe is pretty good. I will play the Armor Vendor though, just to get it out there. So that way we can life tap without taking as much damage, because at the end of the day, that's the big issue with this deck, right? Dealing damage to ourselves. But I'm very happy that we won that game. Crescendo, I have 2 of them. Hellfire, pretty cool. We'll just keep life tapping. We'll just keep life tapping. Probably play Crescendo. We'll play 1 Crescendo. Wait, are you a control warrior? Oh, does that mean you run Brawl? No way you run Brawl. No, you wouldn't run Brawl. Maybe we can bait out Brawl with the Crazed Conductor. We can play like 2 Crescendos next turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now hold the phone. Okay, that's pretty good for him. I'll play this on curve, actually. I don't think I need that many minions. I think Crescendo for some potential burst damage late game with like Mal'Ganis and these things to go boosh, boosh could be really good. So we're gonna maybe play around that. Blade Storm. Fair enough. Into Verse Riff. Fair enough again. Respectable. Respect. I can play one Crescendo to kill that off, possibly. Boom. Tour Guide Hero Power. And then play the Harp afterwards. Because I have other things that could potentially do damage to me. We just need to find the Jailer. Black Rock and Roll. Okay, we're on a clock. We are on a clock. We're gonna hopefully draw our most expensive minion and reduce its cost. Sure, we can burn their cards. Alternatively, we take Gluttony and we pump up this and a 1-mana Virtuoso. Or we could burn. Here's the thing. I do want to burn cards, but I also think putting immediate pressure on the board could be good. We can draw into the other ones later. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So these minions are gonna be, for lack of a better term or word, fucking massive, okay? So we need to draw Gigafin, and we need to draw Jailer, and we need to draw them now, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we don't get it, we're gonna get absolutely slammed. We also need to hope that it runs 2 brawls. Yeah. I don't think burn card there was correct. I think the only way that I can feasibly, well, never mind. I was gonna say the only way that I could like feasibly win this matchup is if I play a couple of big stats before they're able to draw their big stats, but that's clearly not gonna work, so yikes. Huh? Oh my gosh, and you get that riff. Oh, it's pretty good actually. I respect it. Damage to my face, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I like this card. We'll play this. If they take 3, it's not bad. Drain Soul, big reborn minion, 7 goes face. We're gonna have to life tap soon to catch up. But maybe, I mean, it's turn 7. I don't even know if they can play some of their best minions. Like if they want to play the Trench Stalker, it's a 9-mana card. Grimornia, you can play it, but this is a big taunt minion in front, so they can't really play around. Another Riff? You're crazy, dude. What the heck? You're nuts. You're actually bonkers. Oh, we did it. We've done it. I'm gonna play the Virtuoso though, so that way it doesn't burn one of the harps. We're gonna have to double trade. Let's draw this first. Huge. Do I just play the Jailer actually? Hold on. I'm thinking. It's a 16-16. Yeah, screw it, why not? I've got Jiraxis. Yeah, sure. Heck it, why not? We've won. Sword Eater, a little annoying, but I'll allow it. They can't play Brawl, necessarily. Shield block, it's not gonna be enough to save you, my friend. We've got Hellfire. Holy fuck, okay, what in the world? No, 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 what? How could you afford this? What the fuck? I lost! I think. What the fuck? I lost! I thought I won! But I lost!
Impressive.
What the fuck? You had 2 of them? Oh my god, dude. Oh, they high rolled so hard. They high rolled so hard. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're fucking kidding me.
Nemzi versus the Lich King.
What the fuck?
Will serve me in death.
Let's dive in.
You drew into both rifts, which made those things free? We'll keep both armor vendors because I assume it's going to be aggressive, and then we want to keep the conductor to help us stay alive. This deck is funny, I know. Okay, this deck has a lot of ups and it has a lot of downs. Okay, right now we're in a bit of a downswing, but we'll recover. It's fine. We have Hellfire. We're a pretty good deck, I think. I don't think this deck has a response to Jailer Mal'Ganis. This deck does not have a response to Jailer Mal'Ganis. That's annoying, but understandable. I don't care about a 1-2. We're gonna life tap. Okay, we're gonna life tap. We're gonna move on. We drew the harp. We're still gonna life tap and we're gonna move on. Okay, this is fine. We want them to flood the board, and then we will play Hellfire eventually. Do I want to coin out the Crazed Conductor to put pressure on the board and maybe fight a little bit? I would say yes. I would say that's pretty decent. So we got Mal'Ganis. I need to fight for the board a little bit here. I can go like boom, boom, boom next turn. I don't really need to heal with the harp yet. And we have decent healing, so overall I think this is pretty good. These games are entertaining but painful to watch. Yeah, I know. No, I don't win. Taunt doesn't work with immune with the Jailer. Because since it can't be targeted, that's what immune does. You can't, like, it doesn't soak up the damage, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. Hopefully I am. But, okay. Tour guide is interesting. Tour guide is fascinating to me. Rain. Possible virtuoso tour guide situation. I hate having to do this. We'll just kill this off and leave some minions up, I guess. But Hellfire won't kill that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Life tap. We get Siphon Soul, and then we will play the harp after this 1/3 is going to die. Because we're going to take some direct damage, no doubt. But yeah, taunt being immune means that we can't, it doesn't actually function as taunt. If it did, that would be kind of game breaking. Because imagine, like, all you need is 1 taunt minion. You could play like a 0 mana taunt. Howling Blast? Oh my god, are you kidding? Hopefully he sends the 4/4 into the 1/2 and we can kill it with Drain Soul. That's what we want. Never mind, we're fucked. Nice. I don't want to Siphon Soul the 4/4, but I will. I will if necessary. This is infuriating to me. Boom. Armor. We'll play this next turn. Possibly just get the one that draws me 6 cards, and I don't even really care if it overdraws me anything, because it doesn't matter. We just need to get resources. Or we can play the one that gets me stuff at reduced cost, and then we play the Jailer, and then we play Mal'Ganis, and we just try to play it as quickly as possible. We'll see, though. Okay, you hit that. I take some damage. Congratulations. Opera Soloist. I mean, it's a bit late. Draw our highest cost card. Deal 6 damage to all characters. I don't take damage and it wipes 1/2 minions, which is not bad. Yeah, sure. Not great, but we'll do it. They get a 3/3. We can kill it with Drain Soul or something next turn. It's not that bad. We could even play Soloist Drain Soul, actually. I mean, could be worse. Bonebreaker? Fascinating. Oh, for me. Look at that damage. That can't be okay. That can't be okay. It's a Pyroblast on a stick for 6 mana. With minimal downside. It should be spend up to like... Oh my god. You should have hero powered hit here. You missed out on some damage, but sure, whatever. Not like it matters. You can play Soloist Hellfire, or Hellfire Soloist, I guess, this turn. That would heal me up a little bit. We get Tony. Hellfire Soloist. It kills it off. We heal up a little bit. Yeah, I can't really afford to just play Mal'Ganis, though. I need to be able to play Jailer on 10, but in order to do that, I need to have more than, like, 10 HP. Spending up to 5 corpses, deal 1 damage, double against minion. Yeah, that would be way better. Like, the fact that it can do 10 damage is ridiculous. I don't know. I think they should have nerfed Frost Death Knight a little bit harder, personally. But that's just me. This is pretty good. This heals me up quite a bit, actually, which is solid. I can't really afford to play that. Yeah, I don't really know what helps me here, actually. There's Frost Rings.
Reach for the skies.
That is actually just GG. Like, I'm the control deck, and I healed a ton of HP, and I still just get run down. Every single card in here is really good, except maybe Tour Guide, but even he's good because I want to be able to draw cards quickly.
Nemzi versus Scarlet.
Ugh.
the unholy fester.
Let's dive in.
Let me think. We like the harp. We want to be able to heal up as much as possible. The rest can probably go. Well, Defile does really well if it's Unholy, and so does Siphon Soul if it's the 2/5. Because it's really the best way that we can remove the 2/5. So I'm down. I'm down to keep the Defile and Siphon Soul here. Are you Frost or Unholy? I'm hoping you're Unholy because that I can beat. Or at least it's more interactive to beat, right? Because there's stuff on board that I can fight. As opposed to Frost Death Knight, which can do still a buttload of damage from hand. Oh, it looks like it is gonna be. Oh, that's awesome. Thank goodness. Okay, cool. This is actually gonna be a fun game. Insta life tap. We'll probably play the harp soon. On turn 2. Because we probably will take a little bit of damage as the game goes on. So I'd rather just set up the harp earlier rather than later. I feel like I run into Frost Death Knight and Blood Death Knight in Legend right now. It's brutal. Or all I run into. I feel like Blood Death Knight's kind of an int nowadays. It does not feel very good to me at all. We'll summon a 3/3 instead of summoning the harp. We're not taking that much damage yet, and I'd rather save the harp and whatever to dodge more fatigue damage later on. But yeah, I 100% feel like that's an int. Oh my word, you're gonna give it to the 1? Yeah, fair enough. Then they trade. Whoa, what? Cool. Cool. Do I want to just drain soul? This puts me in an awkward position. I think I have to go void life tap. Just put something on the board real quick. Opera Soloist is really good. I could coin that out possibly to kill stuff off. Again, if they play the 2/5, I can eat it with Siphon Soul. There are a lot of things I can do here. But I honestly don't think that Blood Death Knight's good at all anymore. Not being able to generate an extra Vampiric Blood or Soul Stealer is actually massive. Siphon. Heal up. These minions aren't that big of a deal. We can play the Opera Soloist on curve. Turn 5. Defiled's also quite good. Because they have a 1 and then a 2. If they play a couple of other things, we could possibly wipe the board that way. Deck code, please. I've been changing this deck code a couple of times, but I'll send you the most recent one. There it is for you. No worries. There's a deck in the description here? Oh, I didn't know there was a deck in the description of this. I thought that this was a different description. My bad. I'll put it in there. I don't have a mobile-friendly deck code ready yet, but I'll have one. Actually, you know what? I could probably get a mobile-friendly deck code from now on. Like, not for this stream, but for the future streams. I should probably just get a mobile-friendly deck code and put it in there so you guys can click it whenever you want. I think that would be a nice quality of life thing for you guys.
Where am I?
Oh. Okay, so they're just gonna go infinite with these souls. Fair enough. I mean, we kill off a lot of these things with the Opera Soloist this turn. And I mean, they get 3 more corpses, which is kind of bad, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Gigafin can help me deal with Marrowgar. And okay, hopefully we can get to the Jailer and Mal'Ganis as quickly as possible. Symphony of Sins on turn 6 would also be pretty good, but I'd also be down to play it on turn like 8 or 9 to set up. Okay, we're taking a decent amount of damage. Oh, that's really good. That's a really good card. That's a really good play. I'm gonna have to coin out Drain Soul here. Oh, they want to draw more. Oh, no, wait, what? Wait, why? Wait, what? Why would you... Huh? Huh? Coin out the harp. We kill up a couple of these things. We play the harp. I guess I could have coined out Defile, actually. Defile would have wiped the board, but I want to get more value out of Defile because I'm afraid that if I waste Defile, that's like my one big source of removal left, and that would be kind of problematic. So I have to save it for as long as I possibly can. And these minions can still trade into the 4/2 or whatever. Did I troll? Could I maybe I should have just played Defile and just said, you know what, screw it. If they have another big board, I lose. But I mean, it's not lethal. They get me down to 15 HP at worst, and I still have heal 6 from the weapon and heal with Drain Soul. So I think it's okay. Don't hit Giga. You hit Tony, I don't care, and you hit the Conductor. Admittedly annoying, but not really that big of a deal. Drain, Defile. And then I want to go Void Virtuoso into Life Tap. You might be wondering why. It's so it doesn't use a durability of the Harp. Next turn it'll be like this and that. Or Gigafin if necessary. But it'll be this, Hero Power. And we'll heal 6. We'll get a whole bunch of things out there. Luckily it did not hit Gigafin, so they do build the board. We're fine. Also, are they building no rune Death Knight? No, they run at least one rune. It's Blood. Wait a minute. Are they going Rainbow? Because they run Patchwork? I'm confused. What are your thoughts on Rogues after the balance changes? I think Miracle Rogue is still good. I mean, Miracle Rogue wasn't it good before the balance changes? But I don't really play Rogue that much. I don't really find it very fun. So I for the most part, don't play it. But Miracle Rogue, I think, is decent. And I don't think there really any other... I don't really think there are any other good rogue decks, unfortunately. So if you want to play it, it's kind of rough. Okay, they could give this Reborn. They're not gonna give it Reborn. Okay, a little weird. I would have probably expected them to give it Reborn. So that way they can get another 3/3 possibly, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Jiraxis is not bad. Let's go. Boom. Actually, okay, oops. I was supposed to like tap first. Because it could have changed some things, I guess. We get Crescendo. Conductor is still good. Oh boy, we don't take damage from that, which is nice. We summon a bunch of 3/3s. I like that a lot. We can play Gigafin or Crescendo next turn, or Lord Jiraxis. If we play Lord Jiraxis, we're not able to hero power and draw cards, which is a problem when we don't have Jailer or Mal'Ganis at this point. No way. Luckily, Crescendo can deal with... What the what? Oh no. Oh no, it's undead too. Oh no! Do we have to go Crescendo here? I think we have to go Crescendo. If we don't go Crescendo, they're gonna draw way too many cards. Or maybe I don't care about them drawing cards. No, I definitely care about them drawing cards. I take 4 damage to do this, though. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. But we can wipe the board. Hellfire? No, Hellfire's not good. We get the Jailer. We can theoretically play it next turn. Unfortunately, we do have to play Crescendo here to kill everything. So they can't draw a whole bunch of cards. This is fine. I can't really play the Jailer, though. That's so bad. Gigafin could be decent. And this is the problem with the Jailer. I've said it a couple of times. You can't... It's a card that is in theory super good and cool, but you can never really play. Because it costs 10 mana, it is your whole turn, and it sucks. I'm gonna have to play Gigafin. Well, I could play Hellfire possibly, now that I think about it. I could play Hellfire.
Please tell me.
Might have to be a Gigafin though. Might have to be a Gigafin angle. They've generated a lot of extra spells at this point, so they could probably get something to deal with Gigafin. Okay. Okay. This does help. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to go Gigafin into Harp. At the very least, it stalls out for a turn. At the very least, it'll stall out for a turn, which is really, really good. And then we can play the Jailer, and then we can play like Jiraxis, and we don't take damage from fatigue at first because of this. And that's gonna have to be enough. And if they don't kill the minions this turn, the Jailer is still a pretty solid win condition. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm not wait a minute, I'm pretty upset actually. What if they're able to freeze my jailer? No, they couldn't. They wouldn't. Can they? No, maybe, possibly. Oh no. We got Mal'Ganis. Okay. Don't kill me this turn. I take 5 damage in fatigue. No, I don't because I have the weapon. Oh, thank God. Okay. So they have to come up with 9 more damage from hand. They have to come up with 9 more damage from hand.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part? More like... Yeah, I'm not doing that, actually. Never mind. Yikes. Okay. Ow. Ow. This is all right. I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this. It's not great, but I heal instead of taking damage. We then hit here, and then we play Mal'Ganis. And now we're indestructible. What now? What now, I ask?
Please tell me.
I don't know what that's gonna be. I'm not really that worried though. The heal is always 2. Yeah, the heal is always 2. I wish this healed for how much damage you would take.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. They play double asphyxiate, don't they? They play double asphyxiate here. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is crazy. I love it. I'm loving it.
One more death can't hurt.
Oh, I love this deck so much sometimes, man. Woo-wee. Let me tell you, this deck, it might not win all of its games. Hell, it doesn't even win most of its games. But when it wins, it feels amazing. Woo. We could have also won with Hellfire, but you gotta win with Jaraxxus. I mean, come on. Sure, we played against a weird deck that kind of let me win. Sure, we needed it to be the most off-meta bad deck possible for us to win that game, but we won, and we won in a cool, fashionable way. I'm happy about that.
Nemzi versus Valera.
True, that would break Wild. You're right, You actually have a really good point. You would heal a ton off of like Wild and whatnot. Against a rogue, I'm thinking. I'm going to get rid of Symphony of Sins, but I'm gonna keep everything else. You might be wondering why. The answer is simple. Siphon Soul is the only way that I can kill a giant minion that they summon on turn 3 or 4 if it's Miracle Rogue. If it's not Miracle Rogue, Siphon Soul will still be useful, but we can play around the Crazed Conductor as our turn 3 or 4 play, depending on if we want to coin it out or not, which will develop a bit of a board. Developing a board is something that Rogue is historically not great at dealing with. So, that's the plan. We want to tour guide. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! Good God, no. We can kill that off with a Drain Soul, but I also kind of want to play the Imp. Am I okay with them summoning a bunch of things right off the bat? The answer is, sadly, yes, I am. Oh, I don't want to be okay with it, but I am. Oh, God. Let me think. Do I want to play this and give him an extra minion? I don't care. Yeah, we'll do it. I want to start stacking up the Conductor and flooding the board because I'm pretty sure if I don't flood the board and win in a couple of turns, they're going to get a giant weapon and they're going to win the game without me. So we've got to do this and we've got to do it now. Uh-oh. That's bad. We killed the 1-3. Alternatively, we hit the 2-5 and we Hellfire. Jailer can be silenced? No. No, it cannot be silenced. Well, not in the way that you're thinking. You're like, oh, silence to get rid of the immunity. No, the immunity is now a state of the board. Like, the battle cry now just makes the game state your board is always like that. So silencing the minions can get rid of abilities like Tony and Mal'Ganis, but the Jailer's battle cry that now affects the board can't be silenced.
Follow my lead.
Boom, Hellfire, wipe the board. I lose a minion, that's okay. We play this, coin this, and then we're gonna play this as well on turn 5, but I do need to coin out an extra minion. And then turn 6, we have some pretty good removal if we need to, and also hopefully get the harp. Rogue runs like 2 mana Lothab, by the way, to set up a big turn 4 minion with Shadow Step. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind if I play against Miracle Rogue. But this isn't Miracle Rogue, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, Silence doesn't work that way with Jailer. Also, for those of you who don't know, we already talked about it. The Jailer doesn't... the interaction with Taunt is, since you can't target minions that are immune, you can know, like, Taunt isn't effective. It's not game-breaking, like, oh, I've got an immune Taunt, I just win. Giving it Taunt does nothing. People oftentimes learn this from the Onyxia way back when that was created, when Whelps gave her immunity. Not way back when, I guess it was only like a year ago, less than a year ago, actually. But yeah, some people tried to give her Taunt with, like, the Mark of the Wild or whatever it was, to give, like, +2/+3 Taunt or whatever. And it didn't really work out for them. Boom, coin, summon a bit of minions, and then we can do it again, actually, next turn, the exact same play. And take no damage to summon even more minions, which I think is quite strong. And then we can focus on removal and whatnot. They're probably gonna do some sort of sick combo. Wait, how much does this do? This refreshes mana crystals, right? So... how do I win this? They hit a minion, they take 1 damage, I get to play another Void Virtuoso and flood the board, and I don't think they have the board wipe to deal with it. Watched streams a few days ago, you were on 6K, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. We played Control Warlock, we played Big Warrior, we played Death Rattle Druid. Oh, that's rude. What? I don't know if I agree with that. I think that's kind of a bad play to waste your breakdance on that, but whatever floats your boat, my guy. And what else did I play? I played something else that was weird. I mean, it was the end of the season, and I already know that I'm not going to be able to hit High Legend. Like, I was at 6,000 with a couple of weeks left to go. So, since I knew that it wasn't going to be possible for me to hit High Legend, I was just like, you know what, let's play off-meta stuff. And I think from now on, I'm going to mostly be playing off-meta stuff, with the occasional meta things as well. I do plan on playing a couple of more meta decks in the not-too-distant future. But right now, I'm just having fun. Buffs and stuff came out. I just want to have a good time. Krakatoa, fair enough. You are able to refresh 2 mana crystals, which is something, I guess. And we can Siphon Soul Krakatoa and start hitting him in the face a little bit, just to apply that pressure. They refresh 2 mana crystals, but I don't really know how useful that's going to be. They leave the 1/3 up because they don't want to take as much damage, which is fair. But that means there's no reason for me to not play Crescendo. And they go down to 2 HP. And I can beat them with like a hell... oh, okay. No, it's fine. Oh, you are going to kill off another minion. Okay, fair enough. I can go Crescendo, Life Tap, and take no damage for it, and then also Drain Soul to finish this off. Let's do that first. We get Tony, love to see it. We'll go Crescendo to do a whole bunch of damage. I take nothing. And then we're gonna go this to kill off the 6, and we'll go Face. So another Crescendo would win me the game, because the last one did 4 damage. So if we draw another Crescendo, we win. And if we draw both Hellfires, we win. Symphony of Sins could win me the game. And they lost their weapons, so they're not really able to do anything there. Draw 2 minions. It's not that big of a deal to me. The Vessel, weird. I don't exactly know what deck they're going. This is a really interesting, weird deck that I don't think is actually very good. We're gonna go hit, and we'll just end the game there. Got on current Undead Priest. It's broken. Does fuck tons of damage, really, really fast. You're able to resummon multiple boards over and over and over again, and it's got really good direct damage. It's basically, I think, top 5 deck right now. A little over 2 years since watching you. Definitely come a long way. True, I have come a long way. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. I feel like I remember your name, actually. Maybe I don't.
Guide my hand.
Let's dive in.
All right. Siphon Soul is doo-doo water in this matchup, but Crescendo to maybe kill a minion or get rid of Divine Shield is pretty good. Void Virtuoso. I'm going first. I think it's okay for me to play this. No, I think Armor Vendor's better. I don't need to dodge 1 fatigue damage with Void Virtuoso. I'd rather dodge more than 1, so we could play a little bit later on in the game. Nothing? Now hold the phone. Excuse me? You don't have a 1-drop? What are you, nuts? You hard mulliganed? Then you didn't hit it? That's so sad. I feel bad for you, actually. Boom, life tap hit. We take no damage. We're gonna life tap and play the imp next turn, and we're just gonna flood the board. Oh, they're probably going Tony. Not Tony. They're probably going Riven. Yeah, Rivendare. Okay, well now I regret not keeping Symphony of Souls. This could backfire on me. Gigafin is gonna have to put in a lot of work this game. It's gonna have to put in a buttload of work. Life tap again, play the imp. I could play the, yeah, we'll do that, we'll do that. Play the imp, it's a 3/3, it's not bad. What are the odds I just like play Tony straight up? No, that would be ridiculous. Why would I do that? Another service bell, they're looking for Kangor. Hopefully they don't find it, but... Okay, they drew service bell off of the service bell, it seems. And then they drew 2 cards, so we know it's not Kangor. Reinforce... Oh, wait, I guess you would overdraw. That's fair, actually. You would have overdrawn. That's fair, that's fair. Don't really need the removal. Let's just get stats on the board and try to push more damage. We can life tap next turn, try to find a Siphon Soul. I'm assuming he has Kangor in hand. That's my assumption. He's run through half equality.
In the light.
No way you play Consecrate here. Wow. I even played an extra minion and everything. Okay. Boom into summon 3 things. I take some damage, but I don't really care. Stack up that Crescendo as well to do more damage later on in the game. They're off to a kind of slow start. They could summon like the Masked Reveler, Equality again, into another Consecrate? No way. What? To be fair, that's both Equalities down, so Gigafin is actually going to be a pretty consistent removal here. Do I want to go Void Virtuoso to not take damage? Yeah, sure, why not? We get a Tour Guide? I'll play Tour Guide to make the next one free. We'll do that. Okay, so they don't have Kangor, but they had 2 Equality Consecrates. I don't have Jailer, Mal'Ganis, or Jaraxxus, or Symphony of Sins, but I do have Tony, which could be really, really good. Just draw me Jailer and we win. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna Siphon Soul that. Just saying. Siphon Soul. Could possibly be bad to Siphon Soul it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. You might be wondering why. I don't know. I think it's still correct. If we can draw the Jailer into Tony, we win. We just need to life tap and find Jailer. We have 3 more draws to do it. I feel fairly confident in my ability to draw it.
Welcome, lost.
You top decked it?
Let me introduce myself.
Are you kidding me?
Reporting for duty.
What the heck, man? Tour Guide? That will make the next one free, which is nice. It's just 4 damage.
Here for the tour?
Boom, boom, and then Drain Soul. So they don't get to heal. And we get a fairly big minion on the board, and they've already played Equality. We get to life tap next turn for free. I don't want to play Tony. I don't want to play Tony yet. We have 2 draws to get Jailer. Oh, God. What if they just top deck the 3 Horsemen? No! No, wait, I have a ton of minions on board. I actually have a ton of minions on board. I am immune. Oh, yeah, we lost. GG. G freaking G, my guy. That sucks. We lost the jailer. I mean... maybe we can somehow win this? Defile seems decent. Defile seems like it might be okay. Well, we lost the jailer, so... but they lost a couple of their big minions, and if I find Symphony, I can still win. So we'll life tap first, we'll see what we get. We do get Jiraxis, which is nice. Do I want to play Gigafin? The problem with Gigafin is that 3/3 right there. But the pro is it gets me a ton of stats on the board, which could threaten lethal next turn. I think Gigafin's correct. I could probably wipe the board with Defile. But I'm going to go full face and then play Gigafin, I guess. Because Defile will wipe my own board. Are we 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, we're just going to play Giga. It might be incorrect. But we can play Defile in another turn. I probably should have killed the 8/8. I probably should have killed the 8/8. I probably should have killed the 8/8. So that way if they do manage to kill the 7/4, but I know they don't have a quality consecrate, so it's going to be very difficult for them to kill the 7/4. We have Hellfire, which could potentially get me lethal. If we can top deck a Symphony of Sins, that can also get me damage to get lethal. There's a lot of different ways that I could still win this game. Oh boy. They still have Taunt and they have Rush. Actually, they could... no way. No, actually, that doesn't kill things. Okay, cool. That's fine. They do get to kill the 7/4, though. I could play Tony and then kill the 4/8, so they don't get to pull anything out. They're dredging something to the top and then they draw it? Oh, fuck me. And then that has lifesteal. Hammer of Wrath. They had a Hammer of Wrath. Why didn't they use it earlier? Burn 6. Please burn 6. It's going to be Rush and it's going to be Taunt. Deal 6, heal 6 doesn't do anything.
I wonder if...
Deal 6, heal 6 doesn't do anything, so it's... well... sure. Defile, and then this goes face. And then we can also life tap. Is it the taunt one? It's the taunt one, yeah. Draw a bunch of cards. Oh, I wasn't able to hit there. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm dead yet, but things don't look good. If we can draw... wait, we can still win. Wait, we can actually still win here. We can cheese a victory out of this. We can cheese the victory. Okay? It's gonna come down to some shenanigans. Never mind, we fucking lost. They heal up. Never mind, that's GG. I was gonna say we had a method of potentially winning. We could have done 9 damage exactly if we drew well. We did end up drawing well, but it doesn't matter. They drew heal. They drew heal! Oh my fucking god, man. I shouldn't have killed the 6/6. I knew I shouldn't have killed the 6/6. I keep it alive there every time. I also should have... No, Gigafin was correct. I had a lot of minions on board, so it was going to be harder for them to win with front lines. Could I have played another minion, possibly?
All will serve me in death.
If they had drawn a little bit worse, if they hadn't gotten the 8/8, if they had gotten anything other than the 8/8, we're fine. Would I have won the game that turn? No, they kill that, then they kill off the 10. What if I didn't kill... What if I didn't kill the Baron Rivendare? I could have just gone face and stalled out for as long as possible. That would have been smarter. Alright, we're gonna keep both of these. Actually, we're gonna keep everything here. The Soloist is pretty good removal. More pretty good removal. The Harp is good heal if it ends up being Frost Death Knight. I thought you were going to Tony, kill the undead. Wait, what are you talking about? Killing Tony wouldn't have done anything. He could have just killed it with, like, the weapon and Hammer of Wrath. Like, it doesn't matter. I needed to play Tony with the Jailer, and then I had my Jailer sniped.
Here for the tour?
Tour Guide, Hero Power. I'll take some damage. I don't really mind that too much. This clarifies nothing. It could still be Unholy or Frost, but I'm assuming Frost because it's more popular just in general. No, I wasn't dead if I cleared. I actually won the game. I was this close to winning the game. Hellfire? I could play Hellfire. I could. Don't really want to, though. Let's play the Harp, just to limit the damage I take by as much as possible. But you can play Hellfire next turn. If we were to take damage, it'll be okay. You're going to Tony the 4/8 taunt, so that way he doesn't draw the last Horseman. Oh, I guess I could have done that, but then he would have just killed Tony and gotten it right back anyway. So, like, yeah, it would have delayed it for, like, 2 turns, maybe, but I still would have lost eventually. If he had not top decked specifically healing, I win the game. But he top decked specifically healing. This is still going to be a giant Hellfire turn. I'm not really super concerned about this. We'll hit face first. Then go Hellfire. I mean, I guess we could also go Defile. But this is more mana efficient to do it this way. They draw 2 cards. Not great for me, but it's not bad. We want to make sure we have minions on the board at all time for the Marrowgar. So that way we can soak up some damage. Interesting. Interesting. I'll play it, I guess. Sure. We can play the next one next turn. It's not mana efficient. I hate that, but what are you gonna do? Dude, this 5/4 is so good. Like, yeah, it gives me some 3/3s to play, but I can't kill it. It's such an annoying card. It's so good. And I don't want to give him a 3/3. What is my decision now? Do I play the other one and then just, like, life tap to heal up a little bit? I guess. Another Defile, it's fine. We go boom, and then we go life tap. Life tap. We don't take damage here. We go to 9, that's fine. We get an Armor Bender. We could play that at some point to heal up a little bit. I want to kill a 5/4 as quickly as possible, but I also want to play the Symphony. Oh my god. It is turn 6. It is turn 6, and this deck was just nerfed. You're telling me that this is still enough damage. Okay, buddy. Boom, Coin Defile. Coin Defile. Kills off both of them. We can gain a little bit of armor next turn. This is going to be frozen, which is really unfortunate, but what are you going to do? It's going to be Frostworm's Fury. But we get to armor and heal with the Siphon. Oh, no. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Armor and then Symphony, I would say. Hopefully we get the deal 6, heal 6, or get a taunt minion. Both of which are pretty solid. Deal 6, heal 6, or taunt minion. Both of which are good. Yeah, sure, we'll get a taunt minion. They have to hit into it now, on the bright side. and we can take a little bit more time to heal up in the near future. Glacial Advance, sure. Oh, okay, they just have 2 Glacial Advances and they win. Oh, yeah. And you are definitely a breath of fresh air. Truly have knowledge of the game, bro. Love your content. Love the edits. Thanks, I appreciate it. Good morning. Like, I thought he was gonna be better in like a control deck that wanted to have hand manipulation. But you can literally throw that 4-drop in any deck. I could put the 4-drop in this deck right here and it would improve it. Doesn't fit, so I don't want to put it in here, but it is so good that I think you could put it in pretty much any deck and you would win.
This ends now.
Let's dive in.
All right, Tour Guide's good. Crescendo and Hellfire, well, I guess it could be Outcast. I'll keep him in case it's Outcast, and even if not, we could play the Crescendo turn 2 to start stacking up the fatigues a little bit. Don't dust him, he might get another buff later. Wait, don't the Rogue Legendary card. That's true, he could get a buff at some point. But Rogue isn't a bad spot right now. Okay, we have Jailer, so I mean, if we can play that relatively early on, that'd be nice, I guess. We'll life tap immediately so we can start drawing new cards. I will admit, the 4-drop that forces your opponent to play 3/3s is super good. I honestly think that it is probably one of the best cards of the expansion. I would argue, possibly the best individual card of the expansion, like in a vacuum. I'd have to look at it again. I'd have to look at a couple of other cards. But most of the cards from this expansion have seemed... How do I put this? Fucking useless. Yeah, okay, my bad. Rowdy Fan is really, really good. I will admit that. And I think that the hero power stuff for Druid's good if Druid was a little bit better. But other than Rowdy Fan and like the hero power package, I think Pazuki is literally the best card of the expansion. And he's like, I don't even think he's necessarily broken, he's just annoying.
Dive in.
Against a priest, I'm gonna keep everything. They're probably going to be going Shadow Priest, so I need as much removal as I possibly can, and the Harp will cause the damage that they do to me with the death rattles. It'll cause them to actually heal me instead. Symphony of Sins, excuse me, very good card. So I think I wanna play this turn 3, or turn 2, and try to not hero power or deal damage to myself, if at all possible. Coin for the Foul Egg. The Banshee, interesting. Don't really mind that too much. I will play the Harp. I'll play the Harp. I could have life tapped, but I feel like it's not worth it to be greedy in this matchup. So I'm gonna go probably Hellfire next turn, especially if they play another 1-drop. Hellfire is gonna be amazing here. And it heals me for 2, which is definitely a plus. We're gonna go boom, it's gonna wipe everything. And they can't even play their 4-drop to resummon all the undead minions that just died, because guess what? You only have 3 mana, you dingus! Get wrecked. Pause on turn 4 versus a Blood Death Knight or something slow. you get like a turn or two of free cards. That's, yeah, it's basically, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Let's life tap because I drew the other one. I feel pretty safe life tapping here. Do I want to summon a 3/3? I'm gonna say yeah. Let's summon a 3/3. We don't take damage. We heal up back to 30 HP, which is fantastic. We healed 6, and we've wiped their board so far rather than taking damage. That we can Siphon Soul. We can play Tour Guide, Hero Power, Siphon Soul. We don't heal up all of the damage, but we heal up a good chunk of the damage, which is all we can really ask for at this point. But yeah, we have to kill that off. Crescendo, pretty solid, but we're gonna go boom, life tap, Siphon Soul. No, we don't life tap. I want to life tap after we play the harp. Right? I think that could be good. No, we'll keep it free for a bit. We don't need to necessarily use it. It'll be fine. Ugh, not another one. Are you kidding me? What are you, nuts? Are you kidding me? No, please. Crescendo currently does not do enough damage. Play that. Give me like a taunt minion or something. Deal 6, heal 6 seems solid, I guess. It could be that or draw a bunch of cards, which is good, but we're gonna do that. So that way we can heal up 6 real quick, and we could set up for maybe another crescendo or something later on. 5 damage is bad, but it's not the worst. Oh boy, there's the Shadowed Spirit. Now we play the harp, and now we try to dodge as much damage as possible. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Of Sloth? Okay, we're gonna go boom. Then we're gonna go Crescendo, not take damage. Then we're gonna go Defile, not take damage. 1, 2, 3, kills off everything. I actually heal from that. And I don't really need to life tap right now. I'd rather save the healing potentially for another thing, but yeah, I might as well do it. Oh, we have the durability, it's fine. The Jailer, not bad. A 6/6 Reborn taunt minion's not bad. We can play Mal'Ganis turn 9 into Jailer. And I feel like that's pretty good, honestly. They don't really have that much removal. Yeah, they're just gonna concede. Get absolutely wrecked, you Shadow Priest. You degenerate. Remember the first video game you ever played? First video game I ever played, or first video game I ever played seriously? The reason you don't insta-lose is because you have ways of not taking damage on your turn due to fatigue. You have Symphony of Souls, and then you also have infinite 6/6s with Jiraxxus. So you have a couple of backup win conditions if necessary. The first game I ever played, I don't remember, but the first game I ever played, like, seriously, was World of Warcraft with my dad. Well, technically Warcraft 3 I played a lot with my dad, and then World of Warcraft.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Okay, I'm down to keep everything here, except for Jiraxxus is a bit slow, but Hellfire ends up being a more aggressive deck. I would love to have that played. And it dodges a little bit more damage when I play the Harp, which is definitely going to be a plus. Hopefully they play nothing turn 1. And if they're going the Blackrock build, hopefully they don't find the Blackrock immediately. We're going to play this, and we're going to life tap turn 2. Yeah, the first game I ever played, I don't remember. The first game I ever played seriously, or at least pretty consistently, was Warcraft 3, then World of Warcraft with my dad, then StarCraft 2, then League of Legends, then CSGO for a bit. Ooh, those were dark times. And then, what happened after that? And then I guess Hearthstone. Well, Hearthstone was always like a little bit in there, but it was never like a main player. Boom, we'll coin this out. We'll coin it out. We don't really need to coin from any other things. I guess maybe the Jailer would have been good. I know it's not good, but what I really want to draw here is I really want to draw Siphon Soul. Just for the aesthetics. I mean, imagine, right? No, don't kill my 1/3. No. No. Crescendo. It's a good card. We'll take some damage. Armor Vendor. We'll play the Harp. Do I want to play the Harp? Play Crescendo hit. I'll play the Harp maybe next turn. The setup after that, we can go Harp, Hero Power, and play the Armor Vendor. We have Siphon Souls, we have Siphon... Oh... They had it in their hand. Okay, we have Siphon Mana to deal with one big thing, potentially, which is nice. Am I down to take more damage? Yeah, I am. Then we go boom and boom, just so we have more HP to heal up. I mean, it's a 5/5 for 2. We have some decent healing mechanics that we can make use of. We have Defile, which is probably not gonna be good enough, but could possibly be good. Just don't have Sir Finley and reset your whole hand, please. Shield block, okay. It's not great, but at least it's I can beat this. Okay. Opera Soloist. We don't have the damage to deal with that, so let's life tap. I might Siphon Mana or Siphon Soul this, and I think I'm going to, because if I don't, I'm going to lose. I need to keep my 5/5 out on the board to potentially fight for board again. We need to draw Gigafin. Right now, our goal is to draw Gigafin as quickly as possible. Okay. They can rush into that, that's fine. Oh, they're not gonna kill my minion though. That's a bit weird, I would say.
Follow my lead.
Life tap. We could go Void Virtuoso life tap just to get an extra minion out there. I'm thinking maybe. Could also be Hellfire. Wait. How did I heal up more? Oh, from Siphon Soul, so I'm not gonna get full value out of this. Let's just life tap, it's fine. Yes, please. I don't heal up, but I get a whole board of minions, which is fantastic for me. I don't heal, but honestly, in this matchup, they're gonna slam me for a buttload of damage. It's not gonna matter if I have a little bit of healing left. Fair enough. Bladestorm, okay, one thing lives with 1 HP, I'm fine with that. And then they play another riff, which gives them another riff, which is fine. I will go probably just like Hellfire here. Tony, interesting. Hellfire into Opera Soloist. We want to draw Gigafin, we want to draw Symphony of Souls, we want to draw Siphon Soul. We want to draw Jailer and hopefully play him immediately on turn 10 before they play anything too big. So we need to draw Siphon Soul right now. If we don't draw Siphon Soul immediately, we lose the game. We have 2 draws to do it. Let's hope for the best. Jeez Louise. A 3/28/28 seems pretty goddamn good to me. One more durability, that's fine. We got Mal'Ganis. I can make my hero immune. Doesn't do anything though. Has to be Siphon Soul. I guess possibly it could be Symphony. No, it can't because I played this. We got Draxus. Shouldn't have played Siphon Soul in the 6/9. I could have killed it in other ways. I wasted my Siphon Soul. I need to be more careful with it. Fuck me, man. Pretty pissed.
Nemzi versus Rexar.
Let the hounds sing along.
Let's dive
I'm gonna keep both of these. I don't keep Symphony of Sins, I don't think. I'd rather draw into it later. I think I'm gonna need to try to survive early game against a hunter with their wild seeds as well as a couple of their direct damage cards. And then we hopefully go into Jailer Mal'Ganis as quickly as possible. Is it possible to fall out of Legend? No. Alright, Crescendo, it's not really that important. We could play it whenever. It's not that big of a deal. Life Tap turn 2, probably Hellfire turn 3. Turn 4 could be like Drain Soul plus Crescendo, and then turn 5, Opera Soloist. And then after that, we're going to try to Life Tap as much as possible to try to get to our Jailer, Jaraxxus, and Mal'Ganis.
Are you listening closely?
What a delicious...
Fatty guessed, fair enough. Defile would be very good at dealing with this. So you got Jaraxxus, which is nice. We'll Life Tap for now. We get Armor Vendor. We could go Crescendo Armor Vendor. Crescendo Armor Vendor could be decent. Especially if they play 1 or 2 more, like, smaller minions. And then I'm able to contest the board a little bit. I like Crescendo being it, too. Being able to play it along with something else is just so nice. Fudge. That is objectively really, really bad for me. I can't kill this. So let's just go Crescendo into Armor Vendor, like I said. They're gonna pump up their dude a bit more. I mean, I can try to find Siphon Soul or something to kill it off, but I don't think so. I think I have to take out Opera Soloist. I think Opera Soloist isn't very good, and I'm probably going to need, and I think I'm going to need, what's it called? Praised Conductor. I mean, I can get a couple of 3/3s off of this, which is not bad. And then this will just bop that. But yeah, I think I need to take it out and put in Arson. No, because dealing 3 damage to everything helps against wideboard decks, which there are a lot of. It's super weird. This deck is super hard, I think, man. It's hard to get everything you need in here, but also put it in a 30-card deck because you want to make sure everything is reliable. Hellfire plus Drain Soul will kill off the 3/4. It'll kill off a lot of my own minions, but hopefully we're able to deal with that, actually. Chat, what's the goal of the deck? I mean, it seems a bit inconsistent. The goal is to play Jailer Mal'Ganis or Jailer and Jaraxxus and summon a bunch of 6/6s. You can also play Jailer and Tony. Symphony of Souls messes up some combo decks. Oh my god, you do not care. You are a madman. Really? Interesting. I don't know if I would have done that. Ow. Ow. Give me harp. No harp? Fuck you. Fine. Give me the Void Virtuoso now? Cool. I have Drain Soul. I can still heal up a decent amount, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get burned down. I think General Control and Outscale with Jailer. Yeah.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
So it's unwinnable. This card's too strong. 4 mana, 5/4, summon 2 3/3s. It's 4 mana for 11/10 stats. Puts me in a really bad situation. There's literally nothing I can do about it. I mean, maybe Defile if things line up absolutely perfectly, but fuck me, man. Feels good to win against Blood Death Knight now after nerfs. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. I don't think Blood Death Knight's even a 50% win rate deck anymore. Frost Death Knight still absolutely obliterates everything in its path with way more damage than it needs to, but at least Blood Death Knight, which was my favorite deck of the entire expansion right now, at least that is now unplayable. So that's always fun that your favorite deck is now unplayable.
Nemzi versus Varian Rain.
Anyway, what in
The
the world?
Alliance will forge a new destiny for
Symphony of Sins, you know what? I'm gonna keep it this time. I'm gonna assume that it's going to be a more aggressive deck. I'm gonna keep Drain Soul in case it's aggro, and then the Crazed Conductor to apply a little bit of pressure to the board. But Symphony of Souls is just, it's too strong. We have to use it. If it ends up being an aggressive warrior deck, I don't care. My prediction is it's gonna be Black Rock and Roll. And, okay, this skin is super cool. This skin is awesome. Life Tap seems fine. We got the Jailer. Darn. We wanted to draw the Jailer off of the Symphony of Sins, but maybe we can just burn cards off the top of their deck, and that would be a very similar win condition. Well, not a similar win condition, but you know what I mean. We could potentially still draw Mal'Ganis as well, so we can play it right after the Jailer. Interesting. That shouldn't matter too much to me, considering, you know, considering I'm going a control deck. If they want to use this with the, because what I'm assuming this is they're going to use this with Execute, right, to kill off a couple of minions, but that doesn't matter. Okay, we also drew Mal'Ganis. Okay, the game is actively trying to tilt me at this point. Definitely troll. I can't life tap again. We're gonna play the Symphony of Sins. Just try to burn cards from the top of their deck, probably. Because now what do I draw? I draw like Gigafin? Who cares? Gigafin sucks. Actually, no. Gigafin's pretty good, especially if it's Black Rock and Roll. Okay. I can't really do anything. I literally have to just pass the turn. I guess I could theoretically go Drain Soul Life Tap. This goes down to 1, but it dies. But like on the bright side, I'm still able to Life Tap and try to find a Siphon Soul. We don't find a Siphon Soul, which is definitely tilting, but we want to try to find a Siphon Soul to kill off the big 28-28, because that is the biggest problem with this deck. No Sir Finlay, please, to reshuffle your deck would be optimal, and then we play Symphony and try to burn 6 cards if we can find it. If we don't find it, the next best option would be to draw Gigafin, and then the best option after that would probably be a 6/6 Taunt. I don't care too much about that. Okay. They gain 1 armor. They kill off the 3/1, makes sense. I would have done the same thing. Burn. It's gonna be the thing that doubles the stats of a taunt minion, and I want to burn that, please. Sure, I guess. We'll hit that. It goes on Jailer. It's not really that useful. We get the worst ones offered to us, but sure. It's fine. Now it's going to be less likely that we draw Siphon Souls or the other thing, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's the Execute. Oh, was that what they drew instead? Fair enough. Harp into a 5-mana 4/6 just to put pressure on the board. Can I just say how tilted I am? Because I'm super freaking tilted. But I wasn't able to find Siphon Mana or do anything. Oh my god. They also run Brawl, so it doesn't really matter for them, but... Void Virtuoso, thank you. Love to see that. We can play this, I guess, and then life tap, so that way we don't lose the value on this. I am almost dead, so fuck me, I guess. Cool.
And now, the premiere act, me!
Sure. Heal up a little bit just because I can, I guess. I don't know. Remornia kills me. Grommash kills me. I would just like them to once not have Black Rock on roll on 4 with the coin. This is the 3rd time in a row that they've had it. Like, it's just the unluckiest. It's just the unluckiest set of things. Yeah, okay. I needed Siphon Soul and I needed it yesterday. Fuck you. You run like 6 minions, right? You run like 6 minions, maybe? 8, I want to say. I'm literally just getting lucked on. Like, if I had 1 more turn, or I was able to burn the top cards of their decks, that way they don't get as many big minions. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Literally just low rolling.
Versus Hamul!
Death is nature's way.
I like Crescendo. Tony. Interesting. I like Symphony of Sins. We can coin that out. I do like that a lot. And I'll keep Tony because if I do get the Jailer for cheap, I can play the Jailer into Tony and there's nothing he can do. He's locked out of the game. So we're going to keep these things and we're going to hope to not draw the Jailer. Ooh. Trying to think if there's a way that I can potentially like shuffle more things into my deck. I'd be like, oh, that would be cool. But there actually is a way that I can do that. I can shuffle things into my deck using the 3-mana Tone card. That makes them all 1 cost. And then maybe I could combo with the Jailer and or you gotta be kidding me. Okay, no, this is fine. We could potentially play Mal'Ganis and Tony on the same turn. Well, now we don't really care. Now we'll just draw cards, because fuck it, am I right? Woo! Love to see the low rolls. I mean, I would have played this what? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! This is gonna be a disaster. Boom, coin the harp. I assume they're gonna try to make me draw as many cards as possible. Okay, this match just got interesting. I was super unlucky, but then I became somewhat lucky. And I'm happy about it. Planted evidence doesn't really matter. They're not gonna play the selfish shellfish. They could be going another version of Death Rattle Druid, but this is really weird. Out of the buffs, the warrior is decent again. Hard to deal with it mid and late game. Oh yeah, for sure. I actually think that the changes, like, okay, to be fair, to be totally fair though, even before the nerfs and buffs, if you got Black Rock and Roll and you played it on turn 4 or 5, and then you played Sir Finley, like, you're gonna win that game most of the time anyway.
The Herbiture is upon us.
So we're gonna do that. We wanna find Jaraxxus fairly soon, I think. We have Jailer and we have Tony. It doesn't really matter what else we draw at this point. We just want to flood the board. We'll just play the 5/6. 6 mana. Masked Reveler? Oh. Oh no. Oh, this is not what I expected at all, actually. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's kill that off, see what they summon. They get another Whomper? We'll just trade and then play Tour Guide. We're not gonna life tap or anything. There's no reason to. We don't want to do that yet. Probably gonna play Symphony of Souls next turn and then still not overdraw. This is weird. This is wild. I'm confused. Do I lose? They play Masked Reveler. Are they trying to get... I would assume they're trying to get Selfish Shellfish off of the Masked Revelers, or the Death Rattle minions that give their hero power extra stats. And I'm pretty sure that if I get Jailer, like, don't I just still win? Well, okay, to be fair, they could get Jailer, but I at least have Gigafin, so I can stall out for a little bit, right? Let me burn their cards! Turn highest cost, let it be Mal'Ganis. Yeah, I'll take Mal'Ganis for cheap. I'll overdraw a card, but having Mal'Ganis is pretty nice, I guess. I mean, we'll overdraw a card next turn, but at this point, does it really matter? I guess if it's Gigafin, it matters. Gigafin specifically matters. What on earth? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, bad. Whoa, thank God we didn't lose Gigafin. Oh, that would have been bad. We're gonna go boom into Defile. Gonna do 1, 2, 3. They get another Whomper, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna overdraw. They draw another card here. They're gonna overdraw one with Due Process. We still do have Gigafin, which is nice. Dude, we need to get to Jailer. We need to get to Jailer. They're gonna get to Jailer before I do, though. Does that mean I have to Gigafin on the turn where I would normally play Jailer? Possibly. But maybe not. I don't know. We have a couple of turns to figure this out. We can play Siphon Soul and like this, or Siphon Soul and Hellfire to kill off some minions. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Gotta play the last expansion Warlock to win. Yeah, last expansion Warlock is the only good Warlock. Now it's pretty bad. Rake? Interesting that they're just gonna play Rake like that. What in the world? What? What? Boom into this, I guess. I don't take damage. I play this and make it even bigger so it's harder to kill. Mal'Ganis being a 15-13 is pretty gosh darn good. Don't get me wrong. But I can't really afford to play him right now. Okay. Maybe I play Gigafin turn 9. So that way if he plays Jailer, they're still dead and I can trade in and then I can play Jailer afterwards and it's not that bad. So yeah, Jailer turn 9 into Gigafin. Or no, Gigafin turn 9 into Jailer turn 10. Turn 11 is gonna be Tony the Tiger. Tony the Pirate. Sorry, always mess that up. Hello, your hairstyle is sick? I don't necessarily think so. I just have too much hair. So I need to just put it back. I mean, I could have done my hair and like actually brushed it or something, but it's fine. Okay, so Gigafin. They're not playing any like minions though.
Slips away.
So does it matter? They go face? Maybe I don't need to play Gigafin. I can afford. Why? Don't just concede. I was gonna lock you out of the game. Oh, they're such jerks. But it's okay. Okay, so we're going to end the stream there. I hope you guys had a fantastic time watching the stream. I'll be making this public in just a moment. In fact, I'll probably make the other one public as well. I think I forgot to do that earlier today. So we will make it public. No, it is public already. Okay, so we'll make this one public so you guys can catch up on the stream if you watched anything. And yeah, I had a fun time playing with this deck. Even though I lost most of my games, it was still fun. I ended up going, what was that? I mean, I went 6-9. I went, I think, 8-14, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad, but it's not the worst. I don't know. It's about a 39% win rate deck. I think I had about a 39% win rate. It makes sense. You guys stream sniping? Fair enough. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe a little bit later, and I'll be playing a big warrior deck. I'll be playing literally the warrior deck we just saw. We'll be playing... Wait, no. We'll be playing this. No, wait, what? I need to put in the Nagas. I fit in the Nagas. I take out Zilia. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. 69. Nice. I actually planned on ending it on that number because it's super cool. For all of you who haven't already, go into my channel at the little button and then watch the videos you haven't already. And then also don't forget to like and comment. I would appreciate it a ton. See ya.